Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Red Skins.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's laying them out there for us to see.
That's like this looks like our first date kit.
Ever shared a lustful evening with a Muslim woman?
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Kevin Holly Show. It is Wednesday night. Oh, yeah. What's that noise?
I don't know. I'm back. What?
You're playing the show on your microphone again, Holland.
Damn it.
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome, everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It is the Kevin Holly Show. I am here live at the studio with Holland Mimo and my voice in the background.
Sorry. I'm trying.
Jesus Christ, woman.
This is my first, I've only had this iPad for 3 weeks. That's it.
Cool. Welcome to the show, Holland. I'm answering a text real quick. We have a guest coming on in a couple of minutes. He's a few minutes late.
Is he here? Do you want me to go get him?
I think the back door's open. That's what she said. Yeah, hell yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I got a lot of stuff I want to get into. Holland's back, everybody. Holland had a vacation.
I know. Not any vacation anyone wants to have.
Holland made it to the hospital again, but she's okay. Hell yeah, Holland. Welcome back. I'm glad you're feeling better. It's like a constant battle, and I feel sorry for you, and I hope that,
know.
it sucks.
It sucks.
A lot of good stuff. So welcome, IRN listeners, IRNbroadcast.com. That's our flagship station. If you're listening on the IRN and you want to see what it looks like in the studio, you can go on Facebook or Twitter, YouTube Live, or twitch.com/The Kevin Holly Show. Facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show as well. And you can chat with us. You can see what it looks like, and you can see Holland's beautiful purple, white, blonde hair. And whatever else
Does it look purple in here?
No, you look good. I moved the camera for you tonight.
Oh,
so,
okay. Did you?
Yeah. Now we can see your boobs, which was in high demand. A lot of people were like, "Yeah, can you get more of Holland's cleavage?" And you ask, you shall receive. So looking in the chat, we've got the memestress, the extreme memestress supremacist. In the chat, we've also got Shane B. What's up? Rusty Grammar's in the house. Josh, Chesser, Glick, Chris. What's up, dude? Yeah, hell yeah, you guys. Welcome to the show. Sausage Shame Department will be joining us later on. He's at a rock festival, like a child rock fest or some shit.
Rock fest.
Somebody gonna pee on the on the crowd? What? Like welcome to Rockville? Whatever happened last week? Last weekend? You didn't hear about that? There was a band. I think it was called Urethra Franklin. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah, this chick peed on somebody from the crowd. I don't know. It was weird. We'll get to that later. Maybe we'll see. Draclonus in the house. Hell yeah. So, Holland, last weekend.
Yes.
I'll start the show, just kind of wanted to talk about this. I had a really awesome time. So there was, I'm a huge fan of the Florida Man Radio in Orlando, right? It's like one of my go-to stations every day. Shannon Burke Show, whatever, very cool stuff. And they had an event, called Stogies and Spirits at this venue outside of Sanford, or downtown Sanford, right? And all the guys were there. Shannon Burke was there. I got to shake his hand three times. Right? He went for Jeff's hand, and I got in there. I was like, hey. I don't think Shannon likes me very much. But, no, it was really cool. I'm friends with Jeff, and he's super cool, and I went out there to help him with his studio, which really ended up turning into just hanging out with Yo Frey all day. We went to Applebee's, we went to Fiddler's. It was cool. We just kind of drove around, did our thing, and I told him, you know what? He had to have a root canal, so he wasn't feeling well. And I was like, I'll tell you what, if you want, I'll drive us around. I'll stay sober. I'll be the designated driver. It'll be fun. And so that's what we did. And we ended up at that event later that evening. And in a nutshell, it was super cool. And I walked to the back of the patio area where the band was playing, and there's like the coolest people around everywhere. Dan O'Brien was there. Bubba the Love Sponge, his whole crew was there. It was super cool.
That's awesome.
And I walk towards the back, and I hear my name, Kevin Ollie. And I look around, and there's this dude with the beard, and he's like, hey, come back here, man. And I'm like, it was Josh Chesser, supporter of the Kevin Ollie Show, also a fan of Florida Man Radio. He went down there on his birthday weekend with his beautiful wife, adorable wife, and made me feel like a rock star. Aww. And the dude hugged me like 10 times. It was awesome. Super awesome. Yeah, that's so awesome. Josh, man, it was so cool to meet you. I had a lot of fun. I got to talk to Eric's dad, Bill. That was really cool. We had a really long conversation about guns and stuff. It was awesome, But it was all in all a really good time. And Jeff extended the offer for me to crash at his condo, but there's no kitchen, so yeah, I like to cook in the middle of the night. So I was like, I can't do this. Yeah, this is not good enough for me, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But so I dropped him off safe, and he enjoyed a couple of Jamesons and a couple of beers, and I had coffee and Coca-Cola. I did have a Bud Light at the venue just because I was socializing. I was there for a few hours, and I had a Miller Lite that afternoon with our lunch, just because, you're at Fiddler's, you got to have a beer, Holland. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't drink beer, but okay.
Well, I mean, you could have had a buttery nipple. Anyway, it was a lot of fun, and so thanks to all those guys, man. They were really warm and welcoming, and it was really cool. And getting to meet everybody and hanging out with Jeff, and we talked about life and had a great conversation. He's a good dude, you know what I mean? Consider him a friend, So that was a lot of fun. Thanks, Jeff, for hanging out with me that day. That was really, really cool. Looking in the chat room, Josh says, "What's up? Walking with my daughter in case I lose the feed." What has she got, like a chip in her? I said chip. Oh, what? That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. God bless it. Fanatical Bucks fan in the chat. Welcome. Send out the search party. We are lost in the stairwell. If you're in the building, just come all the way down. You guys don't remember how to get to the studio? Home? Will you go grab them real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're in the stairwell. I don't know which stairwell. Just go out there and go, boo-boo, like, gaga. Oh.
Walking up lately, I don't know how you would do that.
Anyway, we got a guest coming in the show here. It's going to be cool. Yeah, I know, Shane. I know. I get it. It's cool. James in the chat says, how long after your evil ex-mother-in-law's funeral is it appropriate to throw a party? I'd say immediately if she's evil. I mean, why not? Scruffy in the house. What's up, man? Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm saving my monologue and some of the content for when everybody arrives here, which is now. Oh, man. All right, look at this. Who's this stranger guy? Who's this guy? Where's your friend? What's up, man?
He's in the bathroom.
Kevin.
Dan.
Have a seat.
Bucks fan.
Fanatical Bucks fan. Any one of those two. That way you'll be on camera if that's okay. All right. Hell yeah. Fanatical Bucks fan in the chat and now in the studio. What's up, man?
We got lost on the way up.
Hey, let me turn your mic on. There you go. You got lost, huh?
Yeah, we went on the second floor first because Patrick doesn't know where your office is at.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it an office, Dan. You know what I mean?
It's a pretty sweet studio you have here.
Thanks, man. Can I call you Fan Dan or Dan Fan?
Huh.
I don't know. Do you have a nickname?
Patrick calls me Fanatical.
Fanatical. Like Marvelous Marvin. Just call him Marvelous.
If you'd like to call me Dan, that would be fine.
I would probably go with Dan. Yeah.
If I get a text message and I don't recognize the number and it's somebody that says Danny, I'm like, oh shit, this
that's
person's
serious,
going
man.
back like at least 25 years.
What's
Hey,
up,
Patrick.
Patrick Welsh? Also in the house.
Oh, howdy.
Hell yeah. Oh, all right. So let's get the show on the road, man. Looking in the chat real quick, we got Dave the drummer says, hope y'all are going to join me December 12th for the Trump show. David, I will be there as well. I still have a +1 for that event, man. Did you win those tickets or did you buy them? It's none of my business. But you know that Truth Tour, you guys, that's coming around with Bill O'Reilly and Donald Trump at the Amway Event Center, whatever
You
the hell it's
going?
called? Yeah, won tickets on the radio.
How much?
What do you mean?
How much are tickets?
Oh, I have no idea. They can't be that much. But I won a couple
It's a
tickets.
truth rally?
Yeah, I guess like Bill O'Reilly is going to interview Donald Trump and he's going to tell the story of his presidency. I don't know. It's a big event. I'm totally
In
gonna
I'm
Orlando?
such a hardcore right winger. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
I get accused of being a right winger. It's hilarious. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's what's hilarious too. Is like, oh, by the way, guys, yeah, try not to jostle this area right here, but everything else is fair game. No, but I get the same shit, Patrick. I call out the media hypocrisy. I call out the bias in the media. You know, I ask questions. I started taking ivermectin prophylactically because I have a horse stick. Thank you. No, that didn't really go over that well. Anyway, no, for real
I
though.
start
so-
taking it anally because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, let's not talk about anal with Holmes in the room here. No, but for real though, and people,
Kevin.
Limits?
I guess not.
No,
really.
we're not going to talk about that.
So I get called the same crap though, because if you don't follow that narrative exactly the way they want you to, then you're automatically you're one or the other. That's just how it is now.
And
you know?
even though they're the exact same people,
Yeah,
it's
right.
it's like these forces, they just can't connect.
I don't understand it, man. And you have that argument about logic and fact and information and
Critical thinking.
Nobody wants to hear the other person's side of the story. Like, and for us, like-minded individuals, we don't want to hear their side of the story because it's already been debunked and it's already been a lie. It's already been exposed, whatever it might be, whether it's Russia collusion or ivermectin or masks working or not working, whatever the subject
Most
matter
people
might
don't
be.
care. They don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear the
No.
truth. No, they
We
just
already
gotta
knew
follow
that.
it.
This is information that most of us have already known for months, if not.
Well, that's when a
Forever.
lot of the Fauci emails came out. I was like, okay, so this is confirming what a lot of people already knew.
You damn Trump supporter.
Like
What's
the-
wrong with you? What the hell's that?
Your phone.
Hey, we're getting a call. Let's take it. Why not? Oh, man, I don't know about this one.
That's always
Hey,
a good start.
You're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Who's this?
Hi, it's Joe from London, England.
Joe from London, England. What's up, man? Are you listening to us on the WBR-FM right now?
On YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, what's up, man? What brings you to the show? Thanks for calling.
What brought me here is I'm looking for shows on YouTube, and I'm at university at the moment, so I'm studying sort of people's opinions on things. And I was wondering, what's your opinion on the KKK?
Of course. My opinion on the KKK is, well, when Holland was 17, she was just getting into quilting. She told this story a couple of weeks ago. And to her surprise and chagrin, she didn't realize that she was actually helping a friend from Moon Lake knit KKK hoods. And
Listen.
come on.
No,
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 it
no.
just
Listen.
can't be a real
No,
story.
listen. No,
She
no.
goes, boy, he has a lot of ghost friends.
No,
They like dressing up
I
like
didn't grow.
ghosts.
I didn't grow up
Right?
in this country. I didn't know about any of that. I didn't understand at all.
The point didn't give it away?
She
There
doesn't
wasn't-
know about racism.
I had just moved to America. What is wrong with my phone? My
Is that-
mic.
is that you?
There's something
turn
wrong
it
with
down.
my mic.
There you go.
Oh,
You're
there
good
you
now.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know.
so-
I've never went to school or anything.
Joe,
Hey, here's what I want to know. What is your name, sir?
Colin.
Joe from
Joe.
England.
Where did you get Colin? Did you get Colin?
He said
Oh, okay.
Colin,
I thought you
yeah.
said Colin. I'm like, well, that's not even close. Okay, I'm curious. Being from across the pond, what's your opinion on the KKK?
Well, we've got the PKK here, the Paki Clan. We don't like browns. It's not blacks.
Oh,
But,
this
I-
dude's
I'm not
clearly
a member of
trolling us. Come on.
No, I'm sure they do, but it's interesting though. Your mayor is Indian, Sadiq Khan or whatever his name is. Like,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, is he Indian? I'm not sure.
I don't know what he's. You wouldn't consider him English, would you?
I mean, do you like him or not like him? And is that based on his skin
Sadiq
color?
Khan? No,
Okay.
not a good mayor. but that's regardless of Skinkle. He's a terrible mayor. So we're here. We have black cabbies there, so they're taxi drivers that drive like these black cabs. He says he supports them, but he doesn't. He's chauffeur driven and doesn't support the black cabbies. So he's a typical example of someone that would be targeted by the PKK. But I'm not sure if they're involved.
So you don't like Indian cab drivers? I get it. I think you might have been barking up the wrong tree here, man.
No, we have a thing called black cabbies. It's an actual thing. Google it. It's what they're called.
No, you're trying to get me to...
Ours are yellow here. They're Asian
no,
drivers.
Honestly, Google London black cabbie. It's a thing. It's like a trademark thing.
Well, being that the Kevins live so close to what we would affectionately call Moon Lake,
yeah.
Have either of you ever seen or witnessed any live KKK activity?
I've never seen
I have.
plan anything ever.
Yeah, they came to Small Town USA, Southeast Ohio.
Oh,
and,
see, this
like
isn't local though. This is
in
Ohio
like the 80s.
lore.
So they came in there in like the 80s, and I remember them marching through town, literally on the streets, and they were saying, "Who do we want? Or who are we? KKK? What do we want? Whites' rights here to stay." And they kept chanting that, and they're handing out their literature as they're going through town, and people start reading it, and they realize that they don't like Catholics. Like,
nah.
You have to be Protestant to be KKK, and a lot of the town's Catholic. So I remember some of the like Catholic football players like chasing them and shit, and they got chased out of town.
So we have nothing good to say about the KKK yet. I believe the caller probably was trying to bait us. Are you race baiting us, sir?
Oh, no way.
Okay. Are you gaslighting us right now, sir?
No.
No. Why
I'm
did
not
you?
gas engineer, no.
Why did you call though? Did you really mash together probably like 11 numbers if you're calling from Europe to call a radio show that's being streamed on YouTube to specifically ask what we thought of the KKK? Why would you do that? What promoted you to do that? What's gotten into your head, sir?
So as part of my university, I study history, and study history from around the world.
So academia brought you here.
Fairly large.
Academia is what brought you here. That's amazing. What reach we have? We've reached a student over in Europe right now.
Joe, can I ask you something? Have you ever binned a knife?
Binned a knife in one of the knife bins, the knife amnesty.
Have you ever done that?
No.
That's a thing.
Never have. But you see them here. You see them here quite a lot.
Hey, would you mind explaining it to our international audience what bending the knife would be
I'd
in
like
London?
to hear this. I'm not familiar.
By bending the knife, I assume you mean where in the UK we have a higher rate of knife crime. So we have knife bins set up, maybe at police stations or shopping malls, things like that.
Yeah.
And you can go take your knife and put it in the bin, and then the bins get collected and knives get destroyed.
So now we have like the Goodwill bins, and people go and so it's the same thing. They go and hand in their knife. Like they have like instead of gun buybacks,
the drug buyback, or where they
have
the amnesty bins for the drugs.
I understand.
Be the same as
I'm familiar with this now.
But they have it's hilarious. They'll have like these press conferences where like the police get out there and they have a display of different knives on the table.
There's a meat cleaver. What do you got there? Oh, it's a butcher knife. I got a steak knife. You know, so that wooden handled steak knife from Outback. I mean, do you guys have Outbacks over there in the UK?
No,
so you can't carry a pocket knife in your pocket.
Now we're getting violent. Oh shit! Look at this Trump supporter.
I'm not pulling a knife out, but I mean, I carry it every day. It's just a tool.
I have one of those. It's pink though.
Oh,
it's just a tool. I mean, I have it. I don't even think
that's
twice.
Standard issue for the PKK.
I like Joe. Joe,
I learned
you're all
something.
right.
I didn't know about the PKK, so guess I never needed to.
Buzzy in the chat. All right, Joe. Well, listen, thanks for calling the show, and I appreciate it, man. Share the show with your student body if you don't mind, specifically the co-ed females. Sure. You know, I love European women. I really do, and I'm single right now, so I don't know if you have you know, any neighbors, friends, classmates.
Are you still on Hot Dora?
Hot Dora, hell yeah. Oh, Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve.
Oh, don't get me started, man.
She's a type.
Yeah. Oh, she's doing Christmas stuff right now. Whew.
Oh, it's that time of year. 'Tis the season.
She gets hotter the older she gets, man. You know.
Certain women are like that, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, listen.
Like fine wine.
Joe, just like fine wine.
Oh, right.
Listen, fight the power, save the whales. Joe, thanks for calling, man.
Support the PKK. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, man.
I like how you got like the third world Bob Vila on back there. I don't know what it is.
Oh, those are the brown people that Joe was talking about.
I saw these guys build a pool once.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh, these are the cab drivers?
The pool was amazing.
Yeah, I think so.
Are these are the cab drivers? They also build huts.
Yeah. I thought it would be fun to put that on. Hey, we got another
This
caller.
is far more elaborate than a pool.
Where's the cord for this? What happened? Stand by, caller. We've got a really high-tech studio here. That's my microphone. God bless it. Found it. Oh, is there time?
Yeah, it's so high tech. We're still running Windows. What does that mean? Vista.
This is
Hang on,
Vista.
fucking break already.
Yeah. What's up? It's Patrick Berge, everybody.
Hey,
The
Patrick.
40-year-old private on the phone. What's going on, dude?
Coughing. Sorry.
Where are you? Patrick.
Is that Holland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Holland was missing me.
Yeah. She
I
talked
only
about
saw
you.
you 2 days ago, but I was missing you.
Yeah, you did a great job on my hair.
Thank you.
All 45 hairs. Hey, wait, hold on a second. Since
Well, there
since
were
Bergie's
about
on the
6
phone
or
here.
7 that kind of like really need to be touched up when
Yeah.
I get back.
Yeah,
Okay,
those
alright.
brown and black and curly ones. Yeah, right. Well, they're like silver.
Right.
It's like steel wool. It's like
No,
steel
they're,
wool now.
they're gray.
So, are you having fun at the insurrection tonight, Bergie?
I'm looking around, and I don't see an insurrection.
Oh, okay. You just
A lot of masks. I see, fucking a lot of morons.
where are you at? Like, I don't want you to give away
Well,
your.
obviously, I'm near D.C. I gave up OPSEC just saying masks and morons.
Dude, Bergie puts the. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Yeah, that probably did.
Yeah, it's like a desurrection. You put the D in. Nah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, PFC. I haven't met you yet. I'd like to someday, but we have mutual friends. It's a small world, you know.
Who's that?
Sean and Jackie. I'll just say their first names.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah,
Who
me
is
too.
it?
I call them my neighbors. We used to live next door to each other in Newport Richie, and we became real close. And I haven't seen them in a while, but he actually just came and picked up a table at my house about 4 hours ago. So I saw him today.
Awesome.
Told him I'd be
No
on.
way.
He might be watching tonight.
You know what?
No way.
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
he invited me out to his ranch.
He's got a beautiful piece of property in Hudson. I'd love to have that land.
Shooting squirrels
Yeah,
and
he's
raccoons.
got a nice
and-
little shooting berm. Plenty. Only thing he doesn't have is a freshwater stream.
Hey,
Or
forget
Bergie
Bergie for a minute.
But,
Can you bring me there so we can shoot guns?
Well, I told him today.
love to
It's
go.
on the
Kevin
schedule.
doesn't know how to
I gotta.
shoot a damn gun.
Come on, man.
We'll learn. I
Hey.
still got some I haven't shot yet, so it just has to happen.
I as well. I have a
Sure can't
Kyle
shoot
Rittenhouse.
an arrow and bow and arrow.
I have a Kyle Rittenhouse issued AR-15 I've never fired, so I think that'd be kind of cool. You know,
Yep.
for real. Yeah, I never fired it. Dan, if it's cool, I'd like to give you a gift tonight at some point. I have to find it under the table here. But I
Don't give it.
Don't do it, Dan.
No, it's a book.
Don't do it. I just started liking you.
if I'm gonna play a game with Dan, and if Dan wins the game,
No.
then I'm gonna give him a copy of your first book, Bergie. Would that be cool?
Win or lose, that's cool.
I
What if he
have
loses?
I have a nice bookshelf. I can't wait to put it on that bookshelf because I don't know what I'm playing, but I always win. I wish that was true.
Hey, in the
Yeah.
chat, all are welcome. Range is open. I like
But
this guy.
who knows
Zuba?
what he's going to
Yeah,
make
that's
you
my boy.
do? You
No.
know, you may violate moral and ethical values.
That's bologna sandwiches, Bergie, because I have the guests spin the wheel of death, and then they choose what they do by chance. I don't pick it. You know what I mean?
This is the wheel of death.
Yeah, the wheel of death.
Spin, spin, spin.
You want to do it right now?
Let's do
Yeah, I
it.
told you there would be some moral implications.
Moral.
What can a thing called Wheel of Death not have moral or ethical implications to it?
All
Oh,
right,
it's a
Bergie.
lotto spinner, huh?
Stand by. We're going to do this right now. Hold on a
We're
second.
gonna play bingo real quick.
Are you making fun of my studio, Dan? Holland, you've played the Wheel of Death before.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I won't play anymore.
Oh, okay.
Pull your mic up.
I don't want to play anymore.
She'll never play it
I
again.
changed my mind. I'd rather
Colin
build a
was
hut out of-
golden for the colonoscopy.
Yeah, that's true. The Holonoscopy. She was down for that.
She was down for that.
All right, here,
Hold
take
on,
this
this could
Wheel
give
of Death.
Patrick a seizure. I'm really concerned this light.
Don't
might
look
be
at the
an
light,
issue.
Patrick. Don't have a mixed seizure up in here. I do have a wallet, though. All right. Spin that wheel gently, and one ball will fall out. There we go.
Glad Jay's not there.
2 balls would fall out if Jay was here. All right, you've got a ball.
That was awesome.
What number is it?
Bingo. It's N34.
N34. Oh, so that's a very special one.
Here,
Oh,
Patrick,
man.
Would you like to play the game as well?
No. This is all you right now. All right, so you have a choice. N34, you said? Right? You got 2 you can pick from. You can either play...
kicked in the nuts.
No, you can play Taser Hot Potato with me. Or Taser Hot Potato.
Moral and ethical.
Or you have to twerk, pants down,
We're
underwear,
Taser, baby.
All right, woohoo! Are you sure?
No.
All right. No, we're doing this.
You got to demonstrate this
Please
sucker
don't.
for me.
It does
Oh
hurt.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Taser Hot Potato time.
Twerking. He's not twerking.
I'm not twerking with my pants down. Come on now.
Taser Hot Potato with Dan the Man, fanatical Bucks fan. You ready? All right, here you go. You got to catch it.
Wait.
What?
Let's demonstrate.
Show that people so they know it
how
works. Yeah. I need something metal.
No, please,
right
not
here,
in my
Alan.
face. Not in my face.
That's not metal.
Is it on all the time? And
Yeah.
You just have to...
Yeah, it's rigged. Just make sure.
Oh, it's rigged. So
Yeah,
I'm shocked no
that's
matter
metal.
if I touch it or not.
Oh shit! I gotta
How
do this.
How pissed are you going to be if I
That's
just
metal.
move out of the way and let it hit the floor?
Woo! Look at Patrick Welsh is on the casting couch. All right, you get one chance. If you don't get zapped, you win the book. If you do get zapped, you have a choice to try it again, kind of like Squid Game. You survived, but you know.
I watched that for 5 minutes and I couldn't get into that shit.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna throw the music on, real quiet, so people can hear the zap. All right, Taser Hot Potato with Dan the Man, fanatical Bucks fan. Here we go for the Bergie book. Oh, you won, dude. You didn't get it.
No.
Holy shit. All right, now you're armed.
Exactly why I moved.
Right in your lap.
Bergie does
Right
not
in your lap.
condone that.
All right, just go ahead and put that right here on the book, and I'll pick it up from you. Yeah, that way you don't
Bergie
tase
does
me.
not condone the Taser Potato.
It's electrical tape
That
at the
is
bottom.
not.
I'm scared to take it from you, like you're gonna try and get me. You know. All right, nah, well done. You won, dude. That was cool.
I mean, I didn't catch it, so it doesn't really count, right?
No, but you survived. That's what matters. I kind of wanted you to get tased, but that's okay.
You know
Don't
what?
tase me,
You
bro.
know what he did to me? You know what he did to me? I have a bad heart. Okay, I've had open heart surgery. I have a bad heart. He didn't give a shit. He just
Well, it was such a low voltage, though. Look, this is what I had.
tased me anyway.
It was during COVID, and I was like, we
So
have,
I tased
we have
him
to
in
be
the
6
ass.
feet away, you know? And
Is that a cattle prod?
yeah. I was like, touch this, make sure you're 6 feet away. And she touched it on her own. So it's not like I got her in the neck,
Kevin,
you know?
Kevin, as the IT guy for a heart and vascular company like 20 years ago, I can say that if somebody has a bad ticker, you zap them. Probably not a good thing.
She touched
For,
it herself.
You know, maybe run that by HR next time.
All right, did you die?
No.
Okay, you're good. No, honestly, the thing runs on Penlight batteries, the cattle prod. It's very low voltage. It's like a half a volt, whereas the taser that you just almost caught is like
So it's a
10,000.
sex toy is what you're
Pretty
telling me.
much, yeah. Holland, is it a sex toy?
No. But I'll tell you. Remember those lighters we used to have, and you light them, and then you got zapped. Do you remember those?
No,
What the
explain.
fuck? No. What world are you
Nothing
from?
wrong
The
with that.
lighter's light? No way.
No, they
Come
have-
on.
listen,
Finds
No.
the lighter, and then
all of it.
you go to flick it on, and it zaps you. It's 10 times as strong as that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't nice.
So it's like the
Patrick.
movie Law-Abiding Citizen. You push the button on the phone or whatever it was, and it sticks you in the finger, and
Yeah.
you're dead in 5 seconds.
I did buy this newer taser, but I wouldn't dare use it on Holland because this one's pretty badass, man. Ready?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds worse.
That one probably doesn't feel good at all. You know what I mean?
You haven't used it on yourself?
No. Should I right now?
What do you have that for?
Personal protection. Riots. You know.
What have you
Peace-
ever had?
Mostly peaceful
Okay,
protests.
when have you had to pull out your
Shows.
taser?
What? Say that again?
When have you had to pull out your taser? Ever?
Only on the show.
I think a can of bear spray might be more effective than that.
I have flea and tick spray. Because it was cheaper than buying, Patrick, we've talked about this before. Dollar Tree stuff. The flea and tick
Yeah.
spray.
Dollar Tree
yeah.
pregnancy tests.
That too.
Tip
I
of
have
the
one.
day. Why pay $20 when they're $1?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
could do it
it's-
20 times and
yeah,
just
it's
take the law of averages, you know?
They got a
Or
nice markup on that stuff.
just use the flea and tick spray, and you won't have to worry about a pregnancy test.
All right, Patrick. So, do you want to expose your location? What do you like? What are you doing? Do you want to talk about it? Limited time, 3-hour show.
Yeah. Well, actually, you want to know something kind of cool? When I was driving here, it's exactly 1 year to the day that I drove here, invited by Patrick Byrne and those guys to, be involved with what they were doing down here. I declined being involved with like the cyber ninja stuff that they had going on. But, coming back here 1 year to that day, that was kind of interesting because I'm coming back here. Tomorrow I'm going to meet with the J6 Select Committee people.
You're speaking Greek to us right now, Patrick. I want to hear about like boobies and
the
stuff.
congressional thing. Well, so I'm going to speak to them tomorrow.
You going to see
about all of this stuff exactly 1 year to the day, though. That was kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. Well, listen, safe travels, man. Good luck to you doing all that stuff. I know it's mostly classified, but I hope you see AOC's boobies.
And this is a comedy show, and most of this stuff isn't very funny, although some of it's pretty
This is a comedy show?
I have no idea what's going on.
It is. Well, it's
Tell
Wednesday.
a joke, Patrick.
It's Wednesdays. It's Wednesday, so it actually is. He does it a couple more days during the week. I doubt those are very funny.
Well, stick around, Patrick. I've got a funny story I'm going to tell right now. Okay,
Which Patrick?
Both of you.
You gotta be more specific.
I call you Pat. I call him Patrick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
Well, no, you've been actually calling me Patrick.
Puerto Rico Gringo in the chat says I'm a cyber ninja. BJ Parker, what's up? Josh says, replying to, he says that's poetic. Oh man, don't ninja no one that don't need ninja.
Yeah.
Says Buzzard Bob. That's well done.
That's a fact.
I'm
All right.
certified in ethical hacking.
Yeah, you can't even take a taser.
Would you
hit,
recommend that as a certificate?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
I teach doctors how to document their medical records and get credit from CMS, so I pretty much hate my job and looking for the next thing. Ethical hacking sounds
like,
cool.
ICD-10 stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Quality
yeah,
metrics.
I did that with. I helped. Like with the beta of GE Centricity, their EMR system.
We still use it.
University Community
And
Hospital.
no good rotten traitor.
But you don't use it with you use it with SQL now. You don't use it with that proprietary shit it started with, which I complained about and then listed in the article.
Well, do you know what an NFT is?
The NFT?
Mm-hmm. NFT technology. So this is my idea, and the healthcare companies, insurance companies will hate it because they have no money in the idea. But as a patient, we don't own our healthcare records. We don't own our own patient data.
You're talking near field, right?
No, that's NFC communication.
Oh,
An NFT is a non-fungible token. They're doing it right now for art. And that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't want to own
I know why.
digital art piece. That doesn't.
It's racist. It's racist as hell.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's totally racist. You can't have NFT or NFC art.
Listen, Kevin. I've been in
Maybe I
your
went
garage.
too far down the rabbit hole with the NFT.
You can't make a comment about racist art, Kevin. I've been in your fucking garage, you racist.
What?
Well, that Confederate flag over there is pretty nice.
That's an American flag, man. And that's the Declaration of Independence. Get out of town.
Hey, did you see they're selling the
and it
one
used
of
to
the
be hanging
original
on your
Constitution?
studio wall. Why isn't it hanging on your studio wall no more, Kevin?
We'll talk about that later. Thanks, Pat Berge, everybody. Pat Berge. Good luck in D.C., man.
Bye, Patrick.
Be safe.
Later, dude. What a dick. He's referring to a picture I got at a flea market that is funny. I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway.
Well, apparently there's only 11 copies of the Constitution, and they have one physical copy for sale. There's only one physical copy in private held, and I guess that person died, so now they're going to auction it off as some type of crypto. They're infusing it with a crypto somehow, so
I've seen
every
this
little
digital
person
art
can
stuff.
own a piece.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, funny story, fun fact. Patrick Welsh might enjoy this.
He's here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's here.
Oh.
I think I told Holland this, but when they did when they found the Titanic, and they brought part of it up, and they made an exhibit you know, and it went to all the different MOSIs, the Museum of Science and Industry, throughout different cities in the States. And I got to go to the one in Tampa, and I reached over the red carpet when nobody was looking, and I touched the Titanic, and then I broke a piece of the hull off and put it in my pocket and brought it home. So I have like a small Illuminati-sized.
Do you believe this story, Patrick?
But here's the deal. I can't find it. I put it in my toolbox, one of my toolboxes, and I can't fucking find it. And it's been
That
like
was a safe place.
like
Why would you
20
put it there?
years. Because I never lose any of my, I never sell or dispose of any tools unless I break something, you know. So it's always in there. And my toolboxes are just filled with everything I've ever had since I was a kid, you know. And I can't
find
find
a
it.
need for it someday. Not for the Titanic piece. You'll probably
I need a 10 mil socket.
probably end up finding that when you don't want it.
Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, man. Rita in the chat says, Holland, guess what Art said?
What did he say? I'm sure he loved it, but tell me.
We'll wait
We'll
for
wait
that.
for that.
Yeah. Aurora in the chat says, you made fun of Bubba's teeth and then you got, you had to get a root canal, talking about Yofre. That poor dude, man. He was in pain. I seen him Saturday, you know, during the day, and then during that event, I spent the whole day with this dude. You know, he's super cool. I mean, it was so fun. And the whole time, dude, like, especially when he was trying to eat, you know, he had the salmon.
I love salmon.
The salmon. And while he was eating, I had some Mott sticks, and I went into the Applebee's bathroom and dropped a deuce. So, speaking of dropping deuces.
A list of things I don't want to be doing.
No, you'll enjoy this. What?
You chose to go to the bathroom. I don't know if I could take a dump at an Applebee's.
Well, I had
Chili's, any place, man.
I've been holding it in all day, and you know,
four Applebee's.
No, well, kind
Is that
of.
what you're like?
Well, because
man,
they make,
I can't wait that 2 for $1, and I'm gonna go drop a big load.
they make fun
and,
of Jeff for pooping there, and which I don't think he ever
Mozzarella
did.
sticks are going right there.
I even asked him. I'm like, does cheese make you have to poop or make you not have to poop?
Some
I can't
people,
remember.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, so I had the cheese, and then I went and dropped the deuce, and now I'm proud to say that I dropped the deuce at that Applebee's. You know, why not? You know. Anyway,
I
tonight-
always go check the bathroom out. I'm never trying to shit in it. But I
it's
at
not
least
like I
go
was
and
looking
make sure,
forward.
You know, it's okay.
Yeah, no,
just in case. Just in
Are you
case.
serious?
No, but that's what I would always say because that's the
Okay,
first thing I do. Is
You
get
like
my
check
food-
the layout in case you have to
all
like,
the
run
exits.
in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the fire extinguisher?
Smoke alarm. Are we safe in here?
Is that window open?
So check it out, dude. Tonight, this afternoon, I took my car to the dealership. I bought a new car, right? And I took it for its second oil change today.
What kind of vehicle?
It's
Yeah,
a
you gotta-
Hyundai Santa Fe. Santa Fe. And anyway, I go to the Hyundai dealership and I scheduled an appointment. You know, it's just soccer mom. Yeah, it's white.
Wasn't
it's
there
white.
already a Santa Fe though back in the day? I feel like I already heard that was.
No, it's an
They
older
have a
model.
Santa
yeah.
Cruz, I think now, and it's a truck.
Yeah, it's like a truck. It's like
your-
mine with
yeah,
a truck.
It's
Yeah.
with a truck bed,
Yeah.
4-foot truck
So
bed.
can I
I
ask
wish I
why
would have
you-
seen that when I bought
why,
mine.
Why'd you get?
I don't even know if it's out yet. I haven't
6
seen
months
the
ago.
road
I've
yet.
seen it. I've seen it
Okay.
driving around. Yeah.
Can you tell me what made you choose that vehicle?
100,000 mile, 10-year.
Yeah, the warranty was cool, but also I wanted an SUV to pull my boat, and I didn't want to buy like a Beamer or spend like 70 grand, you know. So
You consider that an SUV?
yeah, totally.
It probably pulls 3,500 pounds, right?
I got a Class 2 hitch on it, and
That's the little
yeah.
like the police vehicles, right?
It's like
Isn't
a Ford
it
Explorer.
smaller?
Yeah, it's like a Ford Explorer or a Chevy Blazer, you know.
5-passenger.
5-passenger,
But
8-speed
it's the
automatic. You know.
smaller one, right? Like
No, it's the biggest one they
Mid.
make.
It's a mid.
Oh,
The
well, they
small
have
is
that
the
Telluride
Tucson.
now or whatever. Yeah. It's
that thing is bad.
It's the second biggest SUV that Hyundai makes. Anyway, my point is that while I was waiting forever for them to change my oil, I went to poop. But here's the thing. And this is a new segment that I want to
Wait
do.
a minute, I'm curious. My
Yeah.
shitting is reserved from my house pretty much. It seems like you just go just wherever.
Willy-nilly, yeah.
Do you not have a schedule?
He's off his schedule.
I am
He didn't get
a
home till
very
4 o'clock
busy
that
guy.
night.
Yeah,
he
I'm
was out
very
all
busy.
day.
I have my own business, the nonprofit, the radio, show prep, the kids, school, to school, from school, all that. So sometimes I find myself having to poop while my car is getting
You
the
don't
oil
drink
changed.
coffee?
I drink a lot of coffee. I just had this was coffee right here, black fucking coffee. So anyway, I think I'm done pooping for the night though. So I'm at the dealership and I go to poop. But you know when you're getting old, you know I'm 46 years old. I wear glasses because I'm nearsighted. But I've discovered that the readers, you know, that you you know,
Like I have contacts in right now, and
and you
have a
put them
million
down
of
your
these.
nose so you can look at your phone.
No, I'm looking at I'm in the chat room, and some funny stuff is going on. So, but I can look up at you guys, and then
without using your glasses.
Well, I have contacts, but yeah.
So I was doing the same thing on the toilet, scrolling through my Facebook while I was pooping at the dealership today at like 3:30.
And they fell off into the toilet.
No, worse. For the first time in my life, I got up with those readers on my face, wiped my ass, and looked at the toilet paper, and it was like 2.5 times magnified. Oh man, your own fecal matter on toilet paper magnified like that? I'd never seen anything like it.
It's
I was
a
like,
new invention.
Dude, I mean, I knew what I
You need some
ate.
shit spectacles every day, so you
shit
know.
goggles, man. You know what I mean? Oh, it absolutely blew my mind. I had no idea. You know, like.
What was so surprising?
The texture, the color. You know what I mean? It was just
blurry before. Now
Yeah.
it's in full high HD.
HD. Totally, man. Oh my God, I can't
You're
wait till
sick.
I'm gonna eat corn and put them on and poop and wipe and see if there's corn on the toilet paper. I have no idea. There might be. What, do you guys have like X-ray vision? Neither of you wear glasses.
This. It's so gross.
It's not gross. It's life, man. People do it. Everybody poops.
I got my laser eyeballs last year.
So you got LASIK.
You got LASIK? So
Dude,
I'm
I was
the
scared.
only dude. I'm a pure blood. I'm a pure fucking eyeball. I'm pure fucking everything.
How
I
old are
think.
you?
44.
No,
What's your
I
poop?
know how old you are.
Oh.
I'm 38.
What's your poop look like, guys?
I'm a one poop a day guy.
All right. What kind of consistency? Black, brown, green,
Black.
purple?
Black's
God,
not good,
I'm
man. You need to get that checked out.
No, mine's perfect. I poop very well. Even for God, these lights, man. Even for a guy who likes to have a beer, you know what I mean? I have normal poop. Thank God. You know, for the most part. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
I
like
was totally
curly fries.
afraid to have my
Normal
laser
until
eyeballs
you-
done, but it was the best thing I ever did.
Were you scared going into that they might
Yeah,
blind you forever?
Yeah, they sent me home with a stack of papers this thick and said, go home and read it. Don't sign it. You have to sign it in front of somebody. And when they said that, I'm like, oh shit, this is serious. So I start reading through it, and it says we can blind you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope. Now,
And it might be fine, but you might also have pain the rest of your life, and there's nothing we can do about it.
was it worth it for you?
Totally. I was riding my bike 4 hours after I was done. Like 4 hours after I napped, I got up. I'm like, I'm gonna ride my bike, and it was fucking glorious.
Glorious.
Just as simple as that, with not having glasses.
Bicycle or motorcycle?
It was a bicycle, motorcycle. No, but bicycle.
Okay, cool. Rocking the. Did you have a basket on it or?
No, my girl's. She has a little basket on hers. It's pretty nice.
Oh, you're riding
It's
with
got
your
like
daughter.
a pineapple. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, this was my fiance.
Oh, you dated
I
him
have
young
a,
then.
I have a daughter as well. Yeah.
You dated him young.
She
Huh?
doesn't keep up very well, but.
I'm just messing with you. That's
family
great.
bike
man.
rides basically mean she's got to be in the basket. you
So
know?
your fiance, you said, and a daughter.
And
That's
a
great.
son.
And a son.
Biologically, the son's mine. Daughters, I kind of inherited.
No, that's cool. Nothing wrong with being a parent. However, being a parent shakes out, man. You
And
know?
we're gonna probably have a baby.
Cool.
As stupid as that really does sound.
Why?
Like, I'm 90%. That's just a bad idea. Like, why reset the clock? I have a 8 or 7 and a 12-year-old. Why reset the clock at 0?
Some of us think, why kill the planet?
But then I
Oh,
also
you
think
racist.
I've taken all measures to not be vaccinated, and they're gonna force me. at
You are
work.
just like me and Patrick. We both, all three of us, have highly desirable, unvaccinated, rare semen, and we should be
Not
selling it.
I haven't had a vasectomy, so I don't have.
His,
So you
his
don't have
semen
semen.
just swims around in his
Yeah,
nutsack.
mine go boop.
You still have semen though.
No,
but it's not
go
valuable.
They
yeah.
dissolve
I mean,
inside
it's-
the sack.
Yeah,
It's sperm. Here it is.
Somehow.
It's the sperm.
She's the expert.
Yeah, well, there's
I'm a
semen.
sperm.
There's no
Sperm.
sperm. Because they cut
Sperm
your
is the-
they cut your vas deferens,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then not only that, they burn it
Cauterized.
and add like a clamp at the end. So I mean, it kind of goes
And
down.
I know the
and,
guy
like,
who had a complication and one testicle swelled up to the size of a grapefruit. So I will not be doing that either.
I can't wait to have grapefruit-sized testicles, man.
What if it's only one?
Yeah, you're probably right. It would be like a
It seems
Newton's cradle,
uncomfortable.
you know, like you can't run.
I don't know, I almost think it'd be better to have one than two.
I mean, it
Because
depends.
one is like, look at this. Like, two,
Yeah,
it's
look
just-
at it.
but two, it's just too big. But if it's just one really big, I don't know. I almost think one would be better than two.
Buzzy says my poop looks like chocolate pudding. Dave the drummer says Kevin and A. Holly pooping in HD. Hell yeah. It's poop time with the Kevin Holly Show. I love you guys. I love the chat. Join us in the chat. Call the show, 727-550-7886. We've got Patrick Welsh, the host of the I'm Not Right Network. His friend, fanatical Bucks fan Dan. You may see him in the chats on Twitch and other places like this. We also have Holland Mimo over there. She cut my kid's hair today, speaking of daughters.
And colored it.
and colored it. And
it's really short for her. It's the shortest I've ever cut her hair.
yeah, I didn't see it. She didn't dare. So she must be embarrassed. You must have really sucked it.
Oh, stop
Yeah,
it.
you must have fucked it up really bad.
She
got a
loved
hoodie
it.
on right
She
now.
loved
Yeah,
it.
she's got a hoodie. She's crying right now. Cold shower. She's like,
She,
oh
no,
my
she
God.
was, as soon as I was done, she had to sit there for a while, probably an hour and a half extra. But she was taking selfies constantly.
That's what the kids
So
do
she's got-
nowadays, man. I've seen Dan's selfies all over the internet. Shirtless selfies. It's ridiculous. It really is, Dan. I mean, come on,
I
dude.
can't believe you tried to get me to twerk with my pants down.
That was-
Dude, I thought you
I,
could have
thi-
picked
I
that.
would prefer that. I would totally do that over getting zapped by that again.
Hold on.
No,
Holland, we're
I'm
going to
not.
play the game real quick
No,
with
you can
Holland.
play it. I'm not playing.
I should have saw the guest that pulled out the ball where she had to piss on an audience member.
That was at that Urethra Franklin concert. I remember that.
Ew.
Yeah.
For real, are they building like a third world hotel? Like they're building this
So
thing
you've
up.
never
What-
seen these guys before?
I have no idea what this is. Please don't tell me you know what this is. Do you
Yeah,
know what
I've,
this
I've
is?
totally seen these
Absolutely.
two guys
Like, oh
build
yeah, this
a
is
mud pool.
The pool video is the coolest.
So
It's
is,
the-
is this reality TV?
It's
Malaysia?
a YouTube video. It's those
Oh.
PKK guys from Europe, and they build things by hand with just the land, and they make these really cool look. He made like a
no,
now they're
that's they're
fishing.
taking a lunch break.
Yeah, they're getting some food. But
I could totally live
No,
off the
nobody
land.
can see
too.
what's going
For-
on. They're
forever.
building something using wood from the forest. I don't know how they're carving the wood. Is that like bamboosh? I
Yeah,
can't
they're
tell
using
what they're
bamboos
doing,
and
man.
hatchets.
Yeah, lots
And
of bamboo.
now they're fishing. Yeah, they are taking
He's
a lunch
noodling.
break, so they have to go.
He's noodling,
They have
yeah,
to
yeah.
go catch the fish to eat lunch, and then
Yeah. You ever catch a fish with your bare hands? Anybody
Nope.
here? Holland? No?
Well, I mean, I've taken them off a hook.
You've had your hands on some fish before, though. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen the video of these guys? I don't know if it's these ones where they put a couple Mentos and then shoot Coke down the hole, and then like 30
Oh, yeah.
catfish come out of the hole.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dan and
I
I,
see that shit.
we're going to become best friends because you just mentioned that you could live off the land forever. I'm a bit of a
He
prepper.
just said we were just talking about this downstairs.
Oh, really?
Oh, great.
Remember you said that?
Oh, yeah.
You did.
No, I could totally do it. I bought a backpack from Goodwill, but it's like the kind with the chest strap and the back strap and the big metal cage on the back, And I've got a tent and a what? It was like $14. I couldn't believe it. I
In
had to
case
buy
you
it.
become homeless, it's
Yeah.
easy. You
So
know,
I
you
set up a
have it
bug out
all on your
bag.
back.
It's a bug out bag with a tent and a sleeping bag and
If you
food.
don't have a bug out bag, anybody right now, if you don't have anything in your car, don't have to call it a bug out bag, but change of clothes.
It's
the
EDC,
basics,
everyday
the,
I
carry.
always have
you know?
a change of clothes.
the
and stuff
basics.
Like that.
Yeah.
Some
you
first
just don't know.
aid. Maybe some water.
Little
maybe,
weed, maybe,
definitely a bud or
a
two.
little bit of some ganja, maybe a gun with
I
some
can't
ammo.
tell you how many times I've lost count. I've maybe like 4 times now. I've needed a change of underwear during the day.
You
And
pooped your pants.
It would be more of a shart, but just to kind of tie it full circle.
At
I figured
38,
I
man,
figured you'd
never
appreciate it.
Never trust a fart at
Nope.
38. Yeah.
Mm.
So the more we talk, the
You guys
more
gotta
I'm
be
falling
the
in love
Shit-
with this
Shit
guy.
Brothers or something. I don't know what it's going to be. Something. Yeah.
Uh,
You changed how many times did you? 3 times for most for me. I don't
yeah.
know
What do you do with the
Why,
soiled
I've
ones?
never changed my fucking diaper.
I
my
use them to
diaper,
wipe.
My diaper.
Your
I've
diaper?
never changed my.
You heard it here first,
Oh,
everybody.
wait, I don't have a diaper. What are you talking about? I've never changed anything throughout the day. What are you doing changing your?
I mean,
You
you
shit
nailed
yourself?
it.
What do
Yeah.
you do for work? Do you work outside?
No, that particular day I was in off. There was one time I was on the way to a date. I had to pull over and go to Kmart and buy some new underwear.
That's
You
the worst.
shit yourself on the way to a date. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
so,
like,
let me-
but not saying it.
More or less. I mean, there's a lot more to the day.
Wait, okay. Were you?
I mean, I was in Brandon.
We gotta
I
break
live
this
over
down,
here.
dude.
I know that's a long day's, a long day's trip. I was
So-
over in Brandon at the time, far from home, and just
when you're at the Kmart and you buy a new set of drawers, right, or whatever, some gray sweatpants, whatever you might have to buy, right? When you're in the bathroom cleaning yourself up, do you lift the back of the toilet off and dip the toilet paper in that clean toilet water to wipe your ass with to clean it, or do you
never
go to the
heard of that.
handicap stall?
That's a pretty unique trick. I've never
Yeah,
heard of
some
that.
people do that. I've heard.
I've heard of an upper decker. I've never heard of using the toilet water from the bowl.
Well, no, not from the bowl, from the tank.
From the tank.
Because
yeah.
that's not soiled water. That's for the most part clean water. It's not piston water anyway.
The majority of toilets in commercial setting is just a pipe.
That's
And,
another
yeah.
great place to, and I understand that. Yeah, the
It's
pipe with
not
the automatic
necessarily
where
a
you kick
toilet
on it.
with
Yeah,
a,
yeah. Greek style, you pull the
ball
chain, you just poop in a drain, and then just wash it, take a shower at the
straight
same
down the
time.
side of your castle onto
Yeah.
the side.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just clean it once a week.
There's no way they're allowing people to have a lid that they can take off nowadays. Could you imagine in a club, the old school
Oh, they're
toilets?
cracking them over people.
Yeah, people.
People are flipping it over. It's a great place to roll your blunts. You know, you just break up your weed in the gas station, flip that toilet over. It's probably clean. I don't know. Because they put the blue thing in there, the piss puck, they put it in the tank. You know what I mean? So that's like sanitized.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
You wipe your ass with the blue
That'll
water.
ruin all your seals. You do that.
You think so?
Yeah, you got to put it. You got to have one that hangs in the bowl.
Oh, you know, that's a good point.
Yeah, you throw it in the back of the tank, you're gonna definitely.
It's gonna f up the
heat
flapper.
the seal,
Yeah. Nobody wants an effed up flapper. Holland, you have
Your
a
toilet's always running. Your water bill's $1,000.
You had a fucked up flapper, right? What you nicknamed your WAP with you called it the
What?
The flapper.
Flapper labia.
Oh my God.
Flabia. Flapper. I don't know. Hey, speaking of.
I just think it flap on, flap off.
Remember the old lady in that commercial, and she was clapping with the undersides of her arms. It was like flap, 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 you know. So, by the way, anybody that's watching our stream on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, you might notice directly under my little camera box, there's a girl doing sign language for the show tonight, and
I know. I was
kidding me
yeah,
right
I
now?
noticed
That's
it.
what
I
that was?
noticed it.
yeah, she's signing everything that we're saying.
That's amazing.
Is that cool? It's actually it's a girl
She's
doing
not
the
signing,
wet ass pussy
she's not,
signing.
she's
for
not
Cardi
signing
B.
anything we're saying.
She's like, ah. If you look at it, she's like, ah.
I assume every time there's somebody signing at the side of a press conference, they're never doing what the
I thought
hell.
it was I can't remember his name, but he was from like the '90s. He had the ponytail, and he did the workout videos. For some reason, I'm thinking Tony Robbins, but
Tony
that's
Little.
not.
Tony Little, yeah.
We saw him at a church service one time, and everybody was like, oh, as he was walking along. Because, do you remember Tony Little? Right?
Yeah,
do
I
you
think
remember
he was a local guy, wasn't he?
him?
He had the Gazelle freestyle. That was
Yeah,
his thing.
yeah,
That
yeah.
thing was awesome until you try it, and then it's like,
Oh, yeah.
I thought, it's good for your joints. You know, it's low impact.
No,
I got on
opposite.
one time. I was like, I can't make this motion consistently.
yeah. You end up walking away like with like a crick in your neck. You're like,
Okay, I can see it's a woman now doing.
Yeah, so I was going to use
It's a
the
TikTok dance.
Well, I was good to YouTube, but I was going to do the it's not a TikTok dance. It's if you guys recall when Cardi B and this other female rapper were performing.
She is doing the wet ass pussy song. You're kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you.
That's
Here,
awesome.
take it. You can see it.
That is phenomenal.
But I found a student that was doing it in like an ASL class for college or something, whatever the hell this is, and I thought it was hilarious because it's just her. You don't see the stage and all that other stuff in the background. I was going to use the original, excuse me, but the last time I'm talking about it. From now on, that lady is signing our show. Every word I say.
I love watching the
That's fucking
signers.
great.
Do you watch the signers in the press conferences?
They're making shit
Because
up.
they're always like,
Oh yeah.
and they go like, they always have this like disgusted look at times in the middle of signs, and they do weird things, and it's like I don't know if that's really. But then you remember in Florida, multiple times they had people show up and they really weren't signing legit sign language. You remember that?
Yeah, there was that one dude.
2 times.
Yeah. I think it was a black dude that got called out, and he was just like,
I was a black lady.
and she was doing it
Yeah,
good too.
I think
you
it was
know?
a black
Like,
lady,
she's,
and
like,
then
all
there
into
was
it.
a white guy, and that was both in Florida. And they showed them go, I can do it, and they go, okay.
Man, what a gig. Like, the easiest way to socially engineer your way into a gig, you know? I could do sign language. Nobody knows if you're doing it correctly or not because most people don't know what sign language, they don't know the alphabet. So you could, and the wet-ass pussy one, if you really watch her, she's pointing at her vagina, and she's like, ah, it's fucking great, man. I love it, you know?
Dude, they do that, though, with regular sign language. For real, if you look, they'll do things. If you like, pause it at different times, it looks like sexual.
I want to know what flabby labia looks like when they say that. Or, not
labia?
What do we call it?
Flapper?
Flapper.
Flapper.
Yeah, right. Hey, we should do the word of the day, by the way. We do this every show. Today's
That was-
word of the day.
No,
That's
we
a
already
new
did
word.
that one. It's
17th. That's
no, we
today.
already did it. I know what it is.
You know what it is, but this is today's word. We didn't do a show yesterday, so here it is.
Avgolemino.
Avgolemino. Do you know what that is,
I
Holland?
speak Greek, so I know.
I know what it is. Do
This
you
is
guys know?
Greek? I have no fucking
It's
clue.
Greek.
It's
Avgolemino.
I won't say it, but go ahead.
Singular.
Try to guess.
Let me see. Go back up. Let me try to see if I can. figure it out.
Avgolemino.
He won't get it at all.
Hold on.
Mono is hand or one.
Avgolemino.
I've got lemino.
Mm,
Okay, so lemino. Break it down. Lemino. What
Avgolemino.
would lemino?
Yasu,
Avocado
malaka.
lemonade.
Yeah.
Lemino. What would that be?
Avgolemino.
What would
I
lemon?
know. Just
Let me
lemonade,
go.
probably.
Lemon.
Avgo
Lemon is
lemino.
the end of it. Yes.
You ready? It is
Can I say it? Because I know what it is. It's a lemon soup.
Ostracize. That's
Get it?
hilarious. It
All right,
goes
go up.
from ostricize.
It is
to
a soup or sauce made
has
with
with
beaten
eggs,
eggs, lemon juice, and chicken broth.
Gross.
Avgolemino.
And
That's
usually
delicious.
some rice in there. I don't like it. My parents love it. I hate it.
Will you do the ostracize?
Of course I will.
I want to hear how it says ostracize.
Yesterday's word was ostracize.
Ostracize.
Because I wanted to hear him. I've got lemino. I wanted to hear him say ostracize.
I don't know if I can change it to a boy.
Ostracize.
I mean, there's like 38
Well, I
genders
mean,
now.
do.
So.
Women do like to ostracize a little bit more than men, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. They eliminate people because they don't like their soup.
Avgolemino.
And it's fucked up when you don't like their soup and then you just ostracize your male mate, if you will, Joe, in the UK.
Buzzy knew it. Buzzy said it's a Greek pasta. I don't know if Buzzy's.
It's not a Greek pasta.
I've never
It's
seen
a
it with
soup
pasta, and I
or
lived in
sauce.
Greece.
Super sauce
It's a soup.
made with.
It's a soup.
Not a super sauce, a soup
Lemon
or sauce.
soup. Greek people love that shit.
Here, I'll pull it up so Buzzy can
Hey,
see
Basta,
it.
they're,
There you go.
Avgolemino.
Buzzy, they're saying it's
Pasta
not
is a Greek
pasta.
word.
It's not pasta.
Patrick, you just
It's
said a Greek
anti-pasta.
word.
Ha, see what I did there? See what I did there? Anyway, looking in the chat, let's see here. Roast beef. Is it the middle finger? I love this. Mark Puttock in the chat. Welcome, Mark. He says, I thought she was dancing. Tony Little, it's the Gazelle guy. Aurora says, it's a TikTok dance, I thought. And she's probably right. I bet they made a TikTok dance out of that signing of Cardi B's Wet Ass Pussy.
Oh yeah, there were so many videos of people doing, getting down to it, and a ton. Dude, I got my wife doing it. We got Shannon on. She read the lyrics, and I read along with her with some of them. Yeah, it's,
I mean, I've got a little bit of it
It's
right
actually
here.
a really good song. I don't know why anybody wants to hate on it.
I'll play a clip of it real quick here, just in case anybody's like.
That truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. I don't public, make the scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a
Okay, all right. It's all
Well,
about
it's just annoying
you know,
because
her
it's the
junk.
same beat, same everything. Like it's so
Wrong.
many other songs.
But dude, you got to be honest though. Sometimes when a repetitive beat that's good just continues on, and you're following along with the lyrics, not maybe so much this, but other hip hop or rap, you get into it and it just kind of grows on you, and you just find yourself
Well,
just
it's the
kind
same-
of.
dude. Tom McDonald has a lot of the same beats.
There you
and-
go.
and
Perfect
I-
example.
Myself, after one time hearing his shit, like hearing it in my head later. That balloon song, the whole rest of that day, I'd only listened to it like once or twice, and I was still getting it.
Hey, you want to know
over and over.
You want to know the truth? I wanted to leave the fucking Tom McDonald Discord because I got so many notifications. Go download the song. Go download the song. I'm like, oh my fucking gosh! It actually
He got a lot of
bothered
hate for
me.
this song, apparently.
What'd you say it was the Bubble song?
Balloons.
Balloon. I said
Well,
bubble.
Because he's complaining about
He cries
his
in
fame.
it. He cries.
Does
in
he
it.
really cry in it? Are those crocodile tears like Kyle Rittenhouse, or are those? We all know he's really crying.
You can play Tom McDonald all you want. You know that, right?
Yeah, I got it. There.
It's
This
about-
part. It's an earworm once you get it in, man.
I miss the times
Hear it
when I
all the
could
time.
go outside. I didn't have to watch
Does he have
my
tattoos
back
on his
out of the
eyelids?
corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures
Dollar
all the
signs.
time. Can't even lie and miss when time was really mine.
Straight
Now I
face,
just belong
too.
to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream.
Like, this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention.
When does he cry?
He made this in his backyard with a green screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that gives me hope. That gives Patrick Walsh hope.
right?
You know? No offense, Patrick. She got that green screen rocking. You know what I mean? There it is.
I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Fill me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away. Well,
I think this is the song that brings Tom McDonald to the mainstream. He doesn't cuss. He's not controversial. What he's saying in the song is just what he thinks and feels at the moment. He
Okay.
says everyone has bad days. That's how he justified the song.
I get it.
Everyone has good and bad days. This is about those bad days.
I could
So I can
see.
respect that.
I could see you with face tattoos like he has.
No.
No.
I have no tattoos.
Zero. Huh?
None.
Wow. Patrick, you have one tattoo.
No tattoos.
None?
No.
You want one?
Fuck no.
All right.
kidding me?
Like a slice of pizza or something. Like a Big Mac would be awesome. You just went for Big Mac.
Or just a McDonald's logo that says Mick Seizure.
Or I could get the Big Mac lyrics. Oh, read
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You
read
can't
it.
read anything. It's all just squiggly and shit. No, it's
That's great. To all be. You know?
I share some of my show, right? But it was funny. We went through the drive-thru and I ordered a Big Mac and I said no ketchup or no pickles, add ketchup, and the worker goes, it comes with ketchup, and I go, no, it doesn't. And she goes, yeah, it does. And I go,
sing the song?
no, it doesn't.
You want me to sing?
So then we drive
I want the
along.
goddamn Caesar.
Exactly. My girls go, why would you say that? I can't believe you said. I go, it doesn't come on the sandwich. And they
It's
go,
not a sandwich.
They go, you don't work there. How do you know? And I'm like, that's the fucking song, man. And I did. I played it for them. I
That's
found
awesome.
that like 1970s, to all beef patty special sauce. There ain't no ketchup in there, man.
You have a nice singing voice. Listen.
You ever seen a Big Mac then and a Big Mac now?
Oh, totally different. Yeah. Listen, we got to take our first and we got to take our network break right now. So, all right, we're gonna come back. I've got a couple of things I really want to get your guys' take on, and current events, and then I want to play a game with you guys. You guys down with that? Holland, you ready for that?
Yes.
Hell yeah! All right, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show after this quick break. Oh, that's not it.
You're listening to WBRFM, real radio for real people.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show.
Uncle Sam, he wants you, but not Kevin Holly. Like Trump said, no in the army.
Hey, this is a cat named Mo from 102.5 The Bone, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show on Internet Radio. Don't call it a podcast.
Hi, this is Andre from the Harps, and you're listening to iHeart Radio. Enjoy it!
Every time you come around, you'll never dry. Like a cloud of hair, so the big in the sky. I wanna share it with you. I wanna fill up this whole room. Every time you come around, you'll never scared. Got us on the mic and I'm picking it there. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down. Because I roll up, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. Every time you come around, you'll never dry. Like a tidal wave overtaking the night. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down.
Take a deep breath, exhale a bad energy. Looking back now, get the whole world in front of me. You can see me flying so high like a paradise. You can see me roam 13 like a paradise. Look into my soul for love, for Mary Jane, Spider-Man, Kush, Peter Parkin. On the flame, everywhere I go, everything I say. Never back down, cause we're here.
Because I roll up, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you.
Matt Williams on The Kevin Holly Show. He takes the will out of your will to live.
Hi, this is Kevin Holly, host of The Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network. Catch me this week on To Catch a Predator. Wait, what? Who wrote this? What? No. Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Drive a truck. Trucker Rob. Driving trucks is all he wants to do. Drive a truck. Trucker Rob. Driving trucks because he loves you.
When something is consummated, that means that two people got fucked, and then you're coming along and 9 months later, asshole.
You came out the asshole? So did I.
I don't know how much these guys are. They're limited.
What the fuck? Why did I deserve that, man?
Fucking, one of them went to a walk-in college, and the other one didn't go very far to school at all. He only lived a couple blocks away.
Walk-in college. It's such a thing in the past. Those walk-in colleges.
Chris Glick on The Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my co-hosts think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale, he can go blow Joe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me, cause I'm a broadcaster. With a co-host who's drunk and plastered. Jay's sitting in his car, listening to a podcast, thinking every wigger is busting a podcast. You never see me in the pen or Pop's Jim Nall walking Chuck's dogs. Beat a podcast out of shape, and when I'm finished, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter and keep homeless Chuck away from your daughter. I don't know if Jay's a fag or what, patting Kevin down and showing his nuts, and on the other hand, homeless Chuck, he never gets none, not from a black or a white woman, cause he falls down on the street top. Homeless Chuck solicits sex from a black cop. Jay Bird will swarm on any motherfucker with a gold microphone. Just because I'm from Newport Richie, punk podcasts are afraid of me. A young wigger on a warpath. And when I'm finished, it's gonna be my podcast with Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jay. Yo, Jay, I got something to say. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Yeah, fuck this podcast. Fuck you, Camden. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, homeless Chuck. What's up, Pops? Yeah. What's up, Pops? Yeah. Fuck this podcast.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Welcome back, everybody. The second segment of the Kevin Holly Show. Looking in the chat room, Puerto Rico Gringo says Kevin Holly looks like a Mormon. A Mormon. That's a lot better than moron. I thought it said moron. Better than a lot of. I don't know what Mormons look like. White button-down shirts. Granny loves getting banned. My dad is back. Welcome back to the show, Granny. Hell yeah. Napkinator79. Welcome to the show. Hell yeah.
Patrick and I did not coordinate.
No, you
the
did
show,
not.
But
You guys got.
It looks like we totally did.
You got American Horror Story with Joe Biden on it. That's a great T-shirt. Patrick's got the Let's Go Brandon. Hell yeah.
We went on a date before we came here.
This is only the second time I've worn it. I've had this since, like, I don't know. I got it pretty quick, don't you think? It was right after the shit happened, and I've only worn it 2 times.
And now that's fucking hate speech, but guess what? Fuck Joe Biden is protected speech, so let's keep it going, everyone. Fuck him.
What's up, Darth Fergalicious in the chat? That's an awesome name. Welcome, everybody. Holy crap. So I got a couple of things I wanted to get to, and I really wanted to get Patrick's take on this, and I'm glad that you brought your friend Dan, because you seem like a like-minded individual, and you're probably hip and savvy on what I'm about to bring up. But I really want to get your guys' take.
Crypto?
No. You guys heard about Congressman Gosar and how he was censored on the floor of the House yesterday in a unanimous party line vote because of an anime video that he tweeted out. Do you know what I'm talking about, Patrick? I'm sure.
No, I'm laughing because neither one of us. I talk about this shit, but I don't give a fuck about it, most of it, and he
I know, yeah,
doesn't as much either. So.
Oh, we're talking politics.
Well, it's not so much politics, but it's the subject matter. Like, I guess this guy tweeted or retweeted a cartoon. I don't even think he made it. Okay, and they got so hot under the collar and gave him the worst punishment you can give a congressman, which is censorship. You know, and
But what? So what were they debating, and what was the cartoon? Do you
well,
know?
the cartoon basically showed him. It was like a classic anime cartoon. I'm not familiar with it, but apparently the way it was described was that it was a bunch of anime cartoon characters like fighting each other, and then for like 14 seconds towards the end, they superimposed his face.
Oh yeah, killing Nancy Pelosi
AOC with
somebody.
a sword in the neck.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So here's a clip
And
of.
yes, okay, so I actually did say it. They're almost like it's almost like he's threatening to kill her. He wants to kill her. It's almost like he's sending signs and shit.
Was it
Shut
set
the fuck
on
up.
January 6th? Was that?
I don't know.
And no, wait, she's having a. Is that fucking Medusa behind her or whatever. She's still around.
Hot Dora or AOC?
Oh, that's a great question. Hot Dora or AOC? I really, honestly,
You don't know Hot Dora's politics whatsoever.
Doesn't
you
matter.
know AOC's.
It doesn't matter. With AOC, I have to say I would go with her
She's gotta be
because
drunk though.
yeah, but I love the big, clean white horse teeth, and the chest is just amazing on this woman. Her body is just
Yeah.
Let me pull it up so people
What's
can
her
see
name,
this.
man? She's the East Coast rep for Florida. She's out of her fucking mind. What's her name? Something Schulman Schultz. Marjorie Schultz.
No, not
whatever.
Marjorie.
Well, there's Marjorie Taylor Greene, but no, it's something
Schultz.
Schultz, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Is it something like Marjorie? Do you know who she is?
She's nuts, man,
Because she
yeah.
has, dude, she's fucking insane. There's some insane sound. I didn't realize she was still in government, man. It's what the fuck is her name?
Patrick only fixates on the crazy political.
Debbie Wasserman
Schultz.
Schultz.
Yes, yes.
Dude, I'm shocked. Seriously, she's so crazy. I'm like, how do they keep fucking voting for her? I don't if they even do vote.
So aside
Sorry
from,
to-
it's cool. No, aside from, I thought you didn't care about politics there, Patrick. Anyway,
Only the crazy parts.
So aside from all the hotness of AOC, which I'm in love with AOC, I would have to just take one for the team. Like just pretend like this is the one quality that I hate about you, but I'll still just accept it because I just she's my soulmate. Anyway, it's fucking lady.
So we know your type is always
Crazy.
Come to conclusion.
Yeah, hot,
dark
crazy.
hair.
Yeah,
brown
yeah.
eyes.
I like that. Yeah,
Good body.
I do. Yeah. But I love a blonde-haired woman as well. I love a short-haired woman like Holland as well. The bob haircut. I love the Karen look. I don't know why, but I love it. I like
Karen look?
I love a voluptuous woman, just like a skinny woman. Yeah. Oh, my
You
old
get
fiance.
the Karen when they come in to get their hair
Get
done.
to the-
Does
yes,
anyone
give-
ask for the Karen?
give me the Karen.
She's like,
and not a 50s Karen. I'm talking about a 20s Karen. Let's go.
Right. So this video gets tweeted out by this congressman, right? And they vote to censor him. Now here's AOC's explanation. I got a clip for you right here. All right, and then I'm going to play what he said. I want to get your guys' take on
She's
this.
still recovering, right? PTSD or whatever.
Yeah. Here we go.
Not just the Republican leader, but I have seen other members of this party advance the argument, including Representative Gosar himself, the illusion that this was just a joke. That what we say and what we do does not matter so long as we claim a lack of meaning. Now, this nihilism runs deep, and it conveys and betrays a certain contempt for the meaning and importance of our work here.
Brought to you
we
by
pause
Pfizer.
it. We pause it.
Yeah.
I love how she says this nihilism. How about the narcissism?
How about the ridiculous party line politics? It's unreal.
What about the
you know?
word soup? Just say what you're
Yeah.
trying to say. Like you're talking
Well
in
said.
circles.
Yeah. So now I've got Gozer.
I
okay?
thought it was pretty eloquent. What you talking about?
It was a lot of good words. I mean,
it rhymed
didn't
and
get to the fucking point. We watched a 2-minute clip, and I didn't. What
Nothing.
is she talking about?
Exactly. She's so like
passionate.
scared that
It's
she's
very
going to be
important
murdered.
that we
you
know that she has this
And
opinion, but
it
what
went on
are
for
we
like
talking
8 minutes.
about?
Yeah.
She's almost like a bad actor. The overacting is like.
Yeah. She's throwing her arms around.
Well, will you keep playing? I want to
What
hear
are we
a
doing
little
today,
bit more.
sir?
We got. We do have. We play a little bit more what she said. I'm
Yeah.
curious to.
Gozar
to hear.
Ghostbusters. Okay.
Yeah, we got to prepare for the coming of Gozer. All right, a little more of AOC.
Okay, is it that? You say it the same way?
That what we do, so long as we claim that it is a joke, doesn't matter. That what we say here doesn't matter. That our actions every day as elected leaders in the United States of America doesn't matter.
Yet they were able to say
least she
for
knows.
4 straight years, F Trump. You know, they were like, we impeached that MFer. You know what I mean? You could have Madonna. I'm going to burn down the White House. You've got Kathy Griffin holding the head, the severed head. That's all fine and games, but there's a cartoon with 14 seconds, apparently, and she's afraid for her life. You know what I mean?
But what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Even if he did, he'd say, man, fuck this bitch or whatever. Like, okay, there's other groups that's supposed to deal with that. Aren't they supposed to be taken care of? Dude, if you watch a lot of they're going, so Rand Paul, and I like what he's doing, but he was doing that. She says, what will you take the it away so I can see
I
what
think
her
we
actual
need to
thing
talk
says.
about how talented this Gozar guy
right
is.
there.
If he
It
can
says, what
make
is-
anime in such good detail
Yeah.
that we're upset about it now, he
Yeah.
must be a phenomenal cartoonist.
Or he just retweeted it, you know?
It says, what is so hard about saying that this is wrong? And Rand Paul was saying that. Just admit it. Like, they're acting like a bunch of fucking girls.
Yeah,
which,
but
I
what
mean,
Rand
they're-
Paul is arguing, though, is affecting everybody. This
I'm
means
fully
nothing.
aware. I'm fully
Yeah.
aware, but a lot of it is you watch their back and forth, and they're like, "Are you saying this? Come on, just admit to it." And then they're like, "No."
So is this
and it's just a bunch of
hurtfilioma? Is
back
that
and
what happened?
forth.
I think
bullshit.
so, and it's politics to censor a Republican so they can continue to just go on their fucking route of extreme weird leftism, progressive, socialist, whatever the fuck they're doing, Marxism. You know what I mean? So check it out.
Globalists.
Yeah, but are they even really doing anything themselves?
No.
Well, here's the thing, Patrick. You mentioned that there's probably better things that they could be concentrating on, and Matt Gaetz said it best. He's like, I don't think we really should be policing Twitter on the floor of the House. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. So here's what Gozer himself said. All right, this is cool. This is Paul Gozer. All right, I got this
The
clip.
cartoonist.
Yeah, the cartoonist.
Oh yeah,
anime expert.
I'm sure he runs his Twitter account too, right?
Yeah,
He
right?
probably doesn't even know his fucking password, let alone his.
Ah,
name
he does.
on there.
Yeah, look at him. I mean, he doesn't. He looks like Opie. All right, here we go.
He has a flip phone.
The cartoon directly contributes to the understanding and the discussion of the real-life battle resulting from this administration's open border policies. This body is considering passage of Mr. Biden's reckless, socialist, Marxist $4.9 trillion spending bill that provides $100 billion for amnesty to tens of millions of illegal aliens.
So the context of that video, when he was stabbing her in the neck or whatever, was at the border. You know, Pelosi was there. It was like kind of the setting was kind of at the border. So that's why he brought that up. You know, we'll carry on here.
Oh, it wasn't an illegal alien that snuck in and
This is
killed
what the
somebody.
left doesn't want
I didn't watch
the
it.
American people to know. Our country is suffering from the plague of illegal immigration. I don't stop pointing this out, nor will I. Millions of illegal aliens, drugs, and human traffickers.
All right, so blah blah blah. Basically, he goes on to say that it's just a cartoon. Relax. You know what I mean? And no, sorry, pal.
Hey, will
Censored.
you go check how many people follow his Twitter?
Sure.
And you're gonna have to take off at least a couple tens of thousands, I would think.
It's
maybe you're gonna have to, definitely
probably
have
closer to 50%.
You're gonna definitely have to take off a few thousand because of what happened with the thing. People are gonna follow him after that shit. But I would like to know how many people follow. There ain't no way. That's bullshit.
184,000 followers. He follows 4,530, none of which are sitting in
Okay,
this
here.
room.
Actually, do this. Will you scroll down and see some of his tweets? Like,
Sure.
Not recently. Like go back a little bit before
All right.
people got onto
Let's
him.
go back
I'm just,
to 2015.
Yeah. Just scroll and
Scroll.
scroll and scroll. No, I'm just curious if you scroll back like a month or so just to see.
Here's
It's memes.
November 9th, a meme. Your cartoon anime scares me with your jetpack flying and lightsabers. It's a cartoon. Relax.
What the fuck?
Here's him speaking. This was November 8th. Unrelated.
Minerals.
This week's topic
He's
is mineral
typecast
exploration.
Republican, huh?
Have you ever wondered how mining companies know what minerals are underground?
281,000 views. I don't know, man. I just think it's
Really?
hypocritical.
Wow, that's shocking.
It's hypocritical, yeah, right? It's hypocritical, though, that for the last 5.5 years, we had to hear it from them, and then one guy does something incredibly ineffective, you know what I mean? Irrelevant, and they literally give him. He's one of 4 people that's been censored in the House in the last like 50 years. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. I don't know. I just find it to be.
So
stupid.
how long is the censoring for?
I have no idea if it even
Is it like
censors him.
Facebook? That's the first one. He gets 3 days.
It's like
not
a
that
slap on the
bad.
wrist. He's still going to do whatever he's doing.
Well,
He's-
it's all horseshit. All this. That's what I'm saying. They wasted time. It doesn't amount
exactly.
to anything.
It's
They
just
go,
so he has
"Oh,
a
I
stamp
want."
on his name and asterisk. That's it. Because he's only censored from a certain groups that he's in. You know what I mean? And that's it. He's still a congressman. You know.
They're like
DDS a dentist.
Dentist, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just curious how many followers he had. Like, so how big his reach was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
some people, they tweet something now. It's like, dude, not that many people even saw it. Now people are actually going to see it because you brought attention to it. And
Anyway, so check this out. Okay, let's get rid of that for a moment, and let's get real for a minute, shall we?
oh, that wasn't real.
No, I want to get real. I want to get passionate and real. Holland, I want your take on this. Okay. I know you're busy over there. I feel bad we're talking man talk over here.
No, you're fine.
So, Somebody asked, what's better, morning sex or late night sex?
I'll tell you. Men prefer morning sex. Women prefer late night sex.
Now, why do you think men prefer morning sex? Is it because they wake
Because
up
they
with...
can see everything, whereas women, in the dark.
It's too dark?
No.
Okay.
I think most women would rather have sex in the dark, and men prefer the daytime because they can see more.
I mean,
no, I know you were talking about the lighters with the lights. Have you heard of electricity? we turn the lights on. It's the truth, honestly. Shannon, she doesn't like the lights on, like the bright lights. She's like,
the lights. No.
And so I said, I
Same.
like to see stuff, man.
That's
I
why
like to
that's why
see
men like it.
100% for sure. But you can see day or night, I think.
Yeah.
But we've done it like in the dark, like before she's going to work. Like seriously, dark, not much foreplay, and I'm like, I can't get off because I did actually see, and it's.
Well, you're a freak, man. You know what I mean? You brag about how much sex you have with your wife all the time. So I get that. You know what I mean? Freak.
I'm just honest about things.
I agree. I'm like Holland, though. Like, I enjoy a couple of beers after a long day. And then, if your mate also has a couple of cocktails with you, you end up having drunk, sloppy, maybe not drunk, but, you have some more passionate, like, lovemaking. But I got to be honest. I like the morning sex better, especially if it's more often. If you're having it more often, like every other day or every morning or whatever it might be, great way to start the day.
Well, can I say one thing?
Anytime.
So here's the thing. If you start a man off with a blowjob in the morning, he will have a fantastic day the rest of the day, be a better man, be more protective. I know this because
pretty much
I
a
used
fact.
to do that to my last husband.
if you
Wait, hold on.
My last husband preferred that.
Oral sex with a woman, sure, the rest of her day is ruined.
I mean, it's.
So tell us more about the morning sex with your husband, Holland.
What? Oh, I would just give him head.
Just give him head. That's it.
So what about if you
And
got?
then, no, at night I was. Had sex if I wanted to.
But
Which husband?
If you got
My
off
last
in the
husband.
morning,
Huh?
like
I don't. I just don't.
you don't get off, or
No,
in the morning.
I don't get off
at
in the
all?
morning.
Why not?
I just don't. It's not for
The
me.
sun. That's too
Yeah.
much.
It's just too much. I don't.
Was that husband 6?
Ha ha. You jerk. You know how many husbands I've had.
Husband
It's
6.
like 7, I think.
4.
4. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Would you get married again?
Yes.
For health
Oh,
insurance.
wow.
Health insurance or money. That's why she won't marry me, because I have neither.
I will marry you. Just get a job with health insurance.
Oh, Holland.
You got to get vaccinated soon to have fucking health insurance.
Oh, imagine
Probably
that.
true.
Oh, wouldn't
What
that
do you
suck?
think, man? Is the shit gonna go through? Because there's
No way.
courts, OSHA, different things, National Guard. Like people are rejecting it.
Time's
It's-
ticking.
By the way, the overwhelming majority in the chat room says morning sex is better. Buzzy says morning. Memstress morning. I said morning with a U, like a funeral, after a funeral, like morning sex. Morning wood. Yeah.
My fiance just texted and said she does her best work in the morning.
There
so
you go.
I've heard that before.
Scruffy says, I get boners at funerals. Gotta have lights, says James, to see the expressions on Holland's face. Wake and shake can change the whole outcome of a day, says Napkinator79. Stop buying the cow to get some milk, says Scruffy. Shane B says morning. Darth Fergalicious says afternoon. Afternoon delight. There's something to be said about that, especially if it's in public. Y'all ever had afternoon sex in like a park or on top of I don't know, at a casting couch in a internet radio studio?
All kinds of different places. I'm curious if Holland's had sex in her I can't even think of what the hell it's
The
called.
salon.
Her salon, yeah.
Yeah.
Like her beauty place.
Of course.
Place of beauty.
Of course. And so has probably everyone who's had a
That's
key to
extra.
it. Everyone who has had a key to my shop, I'm sure, has had sex in there.
Well, how many people have keys to your shop?
Currently? A lot.
Oh, you got those love beads though. And they go to the back room.
But guess what?
No way. Is there really love beads there?
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the 70s?
Yes.
Do you go back
to the back
Is
room.
it groovy?
It's pretty groovy. There's
Yeah,
a
I
bed
guess
back
that's the
there.
60s more
There
than the
was a bed
It's
back
like
there.
a
I had to get rid of
futon.
it.
I
No, I had to get rid of it because the fire inspector told me to get rid of it for right now.
It's a fire hazard.
He didn't say for right now. He said get rid of it.
Might not be able to get through
No,
it.
because here's the
In
thing:
an
the
emergency.
It's like a
electrical
mattress.
box. The electrical box is above where I had the bed, and he said you can't have anything within 3 feet of that electrical box.
Oh man.
So I folded up the bed.
She's like, where am I going to fuck then?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Shut up.
She's like, oh, hello, welcome to Haren's Airport.
No,
if you just come back behind the rub beads.
I used it for napping because I lived
Happy
in Safety
ending.
Harbor, and that was a long drive if I didn't want to drive all the way home for a nap.
So if you got a sex robot and employed it at your salon, you could give happy endings without repercussions. You wouldn't be breaking any laws.
Are they legal?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
I think so.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I'm pretty sure, Holland, if you got a sex robot
Mm-hmm.
if you don't make physical contact with the client,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your hand doesn't touch their junk, okay, or any other part of your body. But let's say you have like a fleshlight or a one of those butts that's like shaped like a you know what I'm saying? And you just kind of
Silicone
work it.
ass.
Yeah, like a silicone ass. You know what I'm saying? Can you get away with that
No.
for a happy end?
No.
What about, okay, so you walk out of the room. You're not even in the back room anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not even in the back room. You walk out.
Why
you're
would
like,
you want to offer this service at your salon?
To make money.
I wouldn't.
I would.
To watch.
Yeah.
To watch, man.
So you,
I'm only thinking about the
If-
cleanup after. Like, oh, this fucking dirty bastard.
Wouldn't it be
Destroyed the
horrified to
room.
walk in and see a friend fucking one of those booties?
Oh.
Seriously, if you walked in and they were
Yeah.
just like pounding just
Pants around
that-
his ankles.
you're like, hey, I'm early for my my feet
Oh,
waxing.
wrong room 3. Shit, I thought
Yeah.
Dude, I would never be able to. I don't think I'd ever be able to get that out of my mind.
Imagine walking into Holland's salon and you're like, hey, I'm early for my 2:30 hair appointment. And she's like, yeah, no problem. Just wait in the back room. And you go back through the love beads and there's some dude just banging the little silicone ass. And you're like, I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
gosh.
What?
That's
What?
funny.
All right, my bad.
That would be funny.
It wouldn't be.
I
would
feel
be
I
grossed
feel
out.
so embarrassed for the poor person.
What about that overused sex robot, though?
I'd rather
you know?
see a stranger than a friend. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
What do you do?
It
You
depends,
go wait?
It depends which friend. Is it a female friend or a male friend?
No,
or
a male
what?
friend because they're banging a booty.
Oh,
and but do you go
You'd
wait?
rather see your male friend banging some booty?
No, I'm saying
The
I
hell
would.
you just
I
say?
would rather see a. She asked what a female. I said it would be a male. So I would not want to see my male friend doing that. I'd
Oh,
rather
you
see
wouldn't?
A straight. No. And if you saw it, like say
Yeah.
you go to their house, you're going to meet them.
Yeah.
And he's in there doing it. What do? You go back, wait outside. You
Yeah.
go sit in their room.
Yeah,
Leave.
yeah.
I'm only thinking of the story that Patrick found about
My
the robots
turn.
that got fired because they were taking too many breaks.
So
So
funny.
every time he talk about sex robots now, that's
Yeah.
That's so, dude, they got.
What am I paying you for?
Well, no,
Get
here-
back to work.
The craziest thing was an article that said that they got busted taking unscheduled breaks, and we're like, why the fuck are
They
robots
got-
taking breaks?
Because
in
they got to
general?
charge back up, man.
But they're
These are coal-fired,
the one
environmentally
human
friendly robots.
left in the warehouse didn't fucking plug the damn thing back in, so they didn't charge.
Man.
But they got rid of them. The story was they brought these robots in to work at their business, and they suck so bad they eventually had to get rid of them. They like it started like they started AI, man. They started taking on human characteristics, and humans
Dude,
suck. So.
Speaking of, Scruffy says after 4 clients, the robot takes a cigarette break.
He's right.
Oh, man. Afternoon delight.
I'm not allowed to have any controls of that, so
I know. I gotta get a longer cable for you.
I just want to do something funny once.
I gotta get a. Yeah, no, I want you to.
Okay.
Get
You want
a
me to what?
Get you a longer cable.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll bury it. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Bury some cable with Holland.
Hmm.
It'll be your next segment. Burying cable with Holland. Burying some cable. You know, laying some pipe with Holland or Colin.
Has anyone looked at what the primitives are building lately?
That the primitives are building a.
It's coming along real good.
It's a chuckle hut. Patrick Welsh's next show is at that chuckle hut right there. Yeah, they're
Rooftop
building it
bar.
for you.
It looks like it might be like the Tower of Babel. They keep just building this thing that's going vertically. I
quite
don't
tall.
know what.
It's 11 hours worth, by the way.
Whoa.
I found that loop and I figured that would be nice to have in the
Now,
background.
how many cameras do they have? Because they have different angles. So they have a whole, like what?
It's an amazing structure. I mean, like Dan was saying, I could build that. I mean, maybe not that particular.
That's too elaborate.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
I could build a lean-to and
Yeah.
put a tarp and some brush over the top, make a little nest inside. You know, you and I, naked and afraid. Know what I'm saying? We could do that.
Have you ever seen Dual Survival?
Oh, I watched every single episode ever made, like multiple times.
Cody Lundeen walking around everywhere barefoot.
Yeah, do you know
That
how
guy's
gay
insane.
he is, dude?
Is he? Yeah.
Oh, look, I got
I've
a
heard
clip.
he's got a real dickwad personality. I've never met the guy.
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
why he's not on the show anymore.
But
He
I
couldn't
know
get
the
along.
mitochondria in his feet are trained to
the cell structure of his feet.
Yeah, to absorb whatever
They're
he
a
stepped
hell
on.
of a lot better than your mitochondria.
Serious.
Yeah,
I
they
stepped on
are.
a piece of broken stucco. We just had our house redone after 2.5 years. I can tell you all about that if you want to hear that debacle. But I took a shower and stepped on a piece of fucking stucco that had fallen down into the tile, and I thought I cut my foot in half.
All right, here, check this out, dude. I'm sorry about your foot. But speaking of feet, and Cody,
Second one is.
here is some of the gayest moments of Cody's tenure.
Yeah,
at,
they didn't get along. Those two guys didn't like each other by the end of their season.
Yeah, none of them liked him. Yeah, but listen to some of the gayest things that he said on the show. I've noticed them, and then I specifically went onto YouTube to see.
He's a spiritual Fruit Loop, you know?
Bro, listen, I religiously watch the show, okay? I love it. I love the show. And I started watching, and I was like, you got to be kidding me, you know.
We're going to call her.
Hold on.
I like the...
I was like, you got to be kidding me that, you know, the gay things that he says. So I specifically then went on to
Suck dick
YouTube.
for shelter. Sucking dick for shelter. Anybody? Sucking dick for
Listen to
shelter.
Here we go. Check him out.
Some meat.
What did you get?
Come check it out.
Homoerotic.
What we did together here, it was beautiful.
If you have to go to your knees, it ain't gonna hurt anything. All right?
How do they look? Fashionable? Totally. Dave's hit on me twice. Ever since I put these on, I gotta kind of keep him away from me. We might date later on. I would cry when Dave came, but it would waste better. He'll just have to read the emotion in my feelings.
In his mind, though, he's literally encompassed into survival mode. It's the two of them, and there's no one else. And
But the gay innuendos, man, you know, there's too many of them.
You spoil me. That was unlubricated, right?
I think it was spermicidal.
He just
Let me,
I'll skip ahead.
When you're hungry, ain't it?
Well, I got mad at you for being a bad boy.
I'm done. I'm done with this. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, though, Dan, I love the show.
Did you ever see the one where he cut himself and then put gunpowder on the cut to cauterize?
That was the Marine guy.
That was insane.
Yeah, who would do that for TV?
Not. I mean, if I'm
Crossing
bleeding
the
out
line.
and I'm gonna die,
Yeah.
if that's gonna be my only
But
option,
he's not going
I'll
to.
try it, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's doing it for fun, for TV.
Maybe he did it to teach us in case we ever got into that scenario. Maybe we're in, I don't know, like Kenosha, and there's a riot or something going on. You know what I mean? And we get shot in the
All I
arm.
have is a butcher knife and
some
one
gunpowder. Yeah.
cartridge.
Is there still a caller?
Oh, yeah, we have a caller, yeah. I was going to get to it, Patrick. Thank
that's
you.
what I heard.
Do you want to come and screen calls for me? That'd be so cool. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. So,
it's the
caller,
Kevin
you're,
Hawley Show.
you're live on the Kevin Hawley Show. Who's that?
I was just curious.
Yeah, you were. Caller?
Hello?
Are you there?
Oh.
Are we there yet?
Hell
We're
yeah.
here.
What's your name, sir?
Hey, you know, Colin lays the pipe and Holland lays the cable. You know, he's to her UC.
What's up, Colin? Colin calling in
Hey,
from
Colin.
Georgia, everybody. Whew.
Oh my God, that Schoolhouse Rock concert was awful.
Oh,
Was it?
man. Why? What was so bad about it?
Overmodulation. They were
Oh.
playing in a proper concert hall and they had it like jacked up to like 20 on the mics. Do you know that scene in Once Upon a Time in Mexico where Johnny Depp explains about the carne seca and how if it's too good, he'll go and kill the chef, and if it's really bad, he'll go and kill the chef just to maintain balance.
You're upset. I could tell, dude. Ah.
I wanted to kill the sound engineer because it was terrible. I couldn't rock out to I'm Just a Bill or Conjunction Junction because
What's your
the
function?
levels were way too loud.
What about a little Genevieve?
We all deserve to be protected.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
That's why we
Hold
will
on.
all-
Sorry. What about a little Genevieve, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How does that go, Patrick? All aboard.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I know they did everybody's favorite, Circulation.
Circulation? Can you sing it for me,
Yeah.
Colin? How's it go?
No, I can't because I was like, dude, I only remember like 5 of these. Where are these other 18 coming from that y'all are doing?
All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard.
Do you
all
remember
aboard,
Conjunction
all aboard.
Junction,
Oh,
though?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw her in concert. It was hot.
Dude, Hot Dora. Oh, yeah.
Holland, do you
Yeah,
know
there's a kid
Conjunction
that, like,
Junction?
passed out from heat
I've
stroke
heard.
in
I
class.
know what it is. It was on a show, right? Like PBS channel. Or
Malfunction Junction. That's where 275 and 75 like connect in Tampa, right?
That's Malfunction Junction.
Yeah. I got a malfunction in my junction right now. It's weird.
You know, Conjunction Junction, you're just looking at your nouns and phrases and clauses.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Colin, does this
Look
bring
it
back
up, free.
bad memories from tonight?
Where the hell was a concert at? Like
Hold on,
this?
let me overmodulate it.
Conjunction junction house.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was banging my head to that. I mean, that's why I'm so hoarse right now. 'Cause I was just yelling out, "Yeah, conjunction, junction, woo!"
You should play I'm a Bill.
Oh, the I'm a Bill. I'm a Bill. I'm just a Bill. Remember that?
Yeah, they did that one. That was
Bill.
okay.
Did they really do that, Colin? For real tonight?
I'll take a
Get out of
cigar.
I got some video of it, and I put it up, and I said, it's on my Facebook. It says, "Holy overmodulation."
I got it right here.
Because it just sounds like, you know, that's
Definitely
what's
get your
great.
money
You're
back.
in a concert hall.
Yeah, I would get the donations back, dude. You know.
Until they decide to make me a law. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
I'm just a Bill. I can do that, man. I got a calling now. I'm just a Bill. Anybody else? Yeah, Holland, can you do that? No. Come on, try it.
I can't.
Just once.
Say it again. Play it again.
I'm just a Bill. Like that. Do it.
In a girl voice or
Yeah.
a guy voice?
I don't care.
Yeah, do it in your man voice.
Yeah, do it in your man
I
voice.
can't, I
Come on, do it in your lesbian butch, fucking.
I can do that sometimes.
Flannel
I'll
wearing.
put it on the spot, but what was it again?
I'm just
Do
a
the-
Bill.
Oh no, Mr. Bill. You're Mr. Bill.
I'm just a Bill. I don't know.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You just
I can't
you
do
just mixed.
accents.
Fire Marshal Bill?
No.
Patrick mixed.
Mr. Bill.
You just mixed Bill Cosby with Mr. Bill.
No, Mr. Bill.
Oh, get the pudding pop on, no, Mr. Bill. No,
Don't say no.
No, the Saturday Night Live Mr. Bill claymation cartoon guy. Remember that? He gets smashed in the, and he's like, oh, no.
He always got destroyed. I don't even know how many there were. I just remember that when I was a fucking kid, man.
Yeah.
I'm Gumby, damn it.
Kids, it's time for Mr. Bill's
Here.
safety.
There you go.
Oh no! Make that 5 ways. Things around the kitchen can be dangerous too, like plastic bags. You could suffocate in one of these.
Say, Mr. Bill, I couldn't finish lunch. I'll put my sandwich in here to keep it fresh. You should never be wasteful.
No, wait, I can't breathe though.
It turns blue.
Nowadays, he would be going,
I feel like the kids in the cages out the border. Oh, this is racist. He turned purple. He's in blackface. Oh, no. But
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was blackface. I have to be honest.
he's in the fridge dying. I like how Patrick made it into Bill Cosby, Mr. Bill. Oh, no, Mr. Bill. Anyway.
I was doing Alex Jones today, man. I mimicked
really?
Alex Jones, so I lost my voice a little bit.
Can you do one of those for Colin right now on the phone? That'd be great.
No, I don't want to.
I'll tell you what. I'll play a little Alex Jones, and then you mimic it, and we'll see who's more Alex Jones, you or the real Alex Jones. All right,
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Okay, close your eyes. Dan will be the judge.
Let's compete against the real person. Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect. All right, here we go. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll do an Alex Jones, and then you do an Alex Jones. Dan, close your eyes, and tell us who does a better Alex Jones. How about that? All right.
Sounds fair.
Hey, Kevin, how about you do your Elmo?
I don't do the Elmo, dude. That's not me.
Bullshit.
I swear to God, on my everything holy, I do not. That's not me. I guarantee I don't do that. I don't. I do the Brandula Fleshlight. Hey guys. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna do. All right, close your eyes, Dan. Here's me doing Alex Jones, and then we'll have Patrick Welsh do.
Are you gonna
Alex
play
Jones.
something? Or
No, I'm gonna do it for real.
Wait, no, you have to play a clip. You have to baseline
Yeah,
it.
you got to baseline it based off Alex Jones. You have to have some.
Oh, okay. All right. I got one here.
That
Here's.
way you're both playing off the same clip.
Okay. Here's Alex Jones.
Eat. I like to eat.
Okay.
I like to eat. I like to eat.
Why won't it stop? Okay. He likes to eat. All right, Patrick, go ahead.
I like to eat. I like to eat. I like to eat.
All right, here's me. Close your eyes, Dan. All right, here we go. Here we go.
I like to eat.
Damn, sounds just like him.
Thank you. I'm losing my voice a little bit. All right, let's try another one. All right, let me try
I'm
one
not
more.
sure because Patrick's garage isn't really conducive. He doesn't have the soundproofing that you do there.
What the hell was that noise in the background just now? Are you playing fucking Galaga? What the hell was that?
Oh, I'm out here by the AC compressor.
All right, I got one
I thought
more.
he was using a bandsaw.
I
That's
thought
what
he was getting
fucking
pulled
heard.
over, or
Yeah.
like a fire truck was going by.
Something's going on. All right. I got one more Alex Jones here. Okay. Here you
Turning
go.
the frogs gay.
Is she really a woman?
All right, you got that? Your turn, Patrick.
Is she really a woman?
Pretty damn good. All right, Dan, here I go. I'm going to do mine.
Is she really a woman?
I know you should play the I'll eat your ass.
Yeah, Patrick.
I'll eat your ass. Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I have that, actually.
Dedicated to Buzzard.
MK Ultra.
What's
I
the
don't
best
have
one?
that.
He's like, I'm sizing up my neighbor.
I'm not going to be hungry.
You piece of shit.
Dude, when I first heard that before they made the song out, I was like, what the fuck? Like, he was like...
I'm pissed off now. I'll cut your freaking head off, you understand?
Okay, calm down, Patrick. God, you sound a lot like him. Colin, all right, dude. I gotta let you go here because I got a room full of people, and thank you for checking in. Though I'm really apologetic. I'm very sorry that you had to sit through another concert.
Sorry you decided to go to a shitty concert.
Yeah,
It's
being a
kinda on
dad.
you.
Yeah, that's a dick move. And why do that? You should be at home drinking whiskey. You know what I mean? You pussy. Just kidding.
What? I don't. Okay, bye.
I'm just kidding. Oh, don't go. Don't go. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, my gosh. Why are you being...
What the
I
fuck's
didn't
your
understand the
problem?
statement. You sound like my marketing teacher.
All right.
So this applies to everybody else but you because you keep up bringing
I know.
up stuff that
I'm
relevant.
I'm a piece of shit, man. I'm sorry. Colin, everybody.
Yeah.
Colin from Atlanta. Hell yeah. All right, we'll
Yeah,
talk
from
to him.
Atlanta. Sure.
All right.
ATL.
Georgia, right? What? Oh, God bless it.
404. You know.
That's what I'm... Yeah, represent, man. Put your
I
hood
mean,
up.
No, you hang up.
No, put your
Even
hood
though
up.
I'm in Bama, that's okay.
You're in
Fine,
Alabama?
Whatever. Yeah, like you really pay attention.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Oh no, yeah, Birmingham. No, North.
Tide.
Keep going. You only got like two more cities before you hit mine.
I'm such a dick. I'm so sorry, dude. I can't remember everything, man. I'm a caveman. Oh, Colin from Atlanta. I thought no, Colin from you're calling from the air conditioning box.
I'll be from wherever you want me to be from, there, big boy.
Laying some cable. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right,
Way to
Colin.
be.
Hell yeah. All right, bye, Colin. I love that guy. I can't believe I forgot where the hell he lives. My bad. You know, hell, I forget where I live sometimes. Holland sometimes lives here.
Only one night. I
One
spent the
time.
night.
Yeah, I wasn't here for it though.
Just a few
I
hours.
left. I did give you a kiss.
You did.
And I
You
tucked you
tucked
in.
me in.
Yeah.
Does that fold down in a nice little bed?
Hell yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, it does. Oh. So, you guys, you got me all discombobulated now. You want to play a game with me, Patrick? I know Patrick hates the games.
Well, the game we already played is Catch the Taser, so I don't know how we can...
I like playing games. I think the audience likes
Do you want to know
it.
what the game that left is? Is we pull our ass down and we our pants down and we twerk.
He still wants us to finish.
No,
Yeah, that's all he
The
has
pants
is the
down
two.
twerk.
So
Mm.
whatever you pick
That's the
first,
only
so you either twerk first and get tased later, or that's it, man. That's
No,
the
we're
two
going to play a
options.
different game. Oh, what happened here? There we go. All right. All right, we're going to play a game here, and it's the No Trumps game.
People know a lot about trucks.
Hell yeah.
Bing, bing, bong. Thank you very much.
The No Trumps game on the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, yeah.
Ding, ding, bong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game that we play on the Kevin Holly Show where I'm going to give you a card or two. Here you go, Patrick. And Bucks Fan Dan. Super Bucks Fan Dan.
Fanatical
Hello.
Bucks fan.
You people know a lot about trucks.
Fanatical Bucks Fan Dan. My bad.
Ding, ding, bong, bong. Ding, ding,
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to read a quote from a celebrity or Donald Trump.
Ooh, fun game.
And the listeners will have to guess, and the people in the room, whether it's Donald Trump or said celebrity. Go ahead and grab whatever card you feel like reading one off of. Mine suck. I need new ones.
You people know a lot about trucks.
All right, here we go. And I'm going to go first. I'm going to quiz the room with 30 seconds on the board. Everybody in the chat, play along. Whoever gets the most right gets a swag pack tonight. Whoever wins in this room can pick somebody out of the chat for a swag pack. Y'all want to pick somebody now? Holland, you want to pick somebody to play for?
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want to play for?
Let's see. Shane has a swag pack.
Oh.
I don't know.
All right, I got
Okay,
two.
I'm going to play for Mark. Mark?
Oh,
Look.
Mark, the one that says I look like a Mormon. Okay, cool. Mark, Holland's playing for you.
I'm playing for Commander Root.
Sounds good. Patrick's playing for
Commander Root's one of the bots, if you don't know.
I'm not even paying attention.
It's one
I
of
don't
the
know.
bots.
Okay, play
Did
for
you
the
know
bot.
that?
All right.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah, Commander Root's. Go in every chat room. Commander Root's in there for the most part.
I'm sorry that.
It's
Can
one
I
of the
say
bot
one
things.
thing? I don't know Trump stuff. And
It doesn't matter.
I know. But
It's a 50-50 chance.
I'm going to play
Fine.
for Granny Loves Getting Banned in the chat, but Granny Loves Anal in my heart.
I like that.
I'm gonna go with Buzzy because Buzzy's been nice and sent me a lot of shit. So.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Buzzy, I'm playing for you, man. Since Buzzy's supposedly gonna make a fuck Patrick shirt, I think, but
I'd wear that.
That's what he said.
I like that. I like that. That's been a popular hashtag in the chat tonight. All right, I'm going to play for Sausage Shame Department tonight. How about that? Scruffy says, I still owe you a swag bag. I do. And I also owe the memstress, Aurora, a swag pack as well. I've been busy. Okay? Been busy. All right, so I'm going to go first. I'm going to quiz the room here. I'm going to quiz everybody with this one. And I'll just look at the chat. Y'all can come up with an answer, and we'll go around the room here. All right?
Okay.
All right, let's do it. 30 seconds on the board. All right, this is either a quote from Donald Trump or Bill Cosby. All right, the quote is, when someone crosses you, my advice is get even. That is not typical advice, but it is real life advice. If you do not get even, then you're just a schmuck. Is
I know
that
who it is.
Bill Cosby or Donald Trump?
Bill Cosby.
Holland says Bill Cosby. Dan?
Definitely Trump.
Says Trump. Patrick? Trump. Looking in the chat. Scruffy says Trump. Z-Bar54 says Trump. Buzzy says, Patrick, you better win. Shane B says Stalin. Mark says Trump. The correct answer is indeed President Donald J. Trump.
Can I ask? Because obviously I have questions for everything. I wonder, is that how the game's played? Is you're supposed to name...
That's how we're going to play it, okay?
The other person that... So you either name...
Just like we played it. Whoever gets it right gets a point.
Okay, but here's what I wonder, though. Like,
I know what you're saying.
Bill Cosby, you should just say the quote. Did Donald Trump say that, or did somebody else?
And then guess who said it if it's not
Well,
Trump?
not that, because the whole is just a matter if Trump says it or not.
Oh, and then I could say who it was. I like that.
Because...
Big surprise at the end.
Now I'm confused.
It's all good. No.
Well, no, the thing is did Donald Trump say this or somebody else? And then you would say the quote, because if not, if you look at your card, there's only, if Trump said the quote, you have to actually make up another person that supposedly said it.
You're diving too deep in this, man. You're making this too complicated, Patrick.
No, it actually is very...
You're
think
too
about
smart
it.
for this game,
Okay,
Patrick.
think. If you choose the Trump quote that Trump actually said...
So you only read one quote off your card, correct?
Yeah.
So you have to actually you had to make up Bill Cosby's name then.
No,
It's on the card, just like your card.
The
There's
person
two
on the
people.
top or the person on the bottom. You take one of those quotes. Say
You
it,
read the
and then
quote,
say
they have
the
to
other
guess
person.
who it is. Is it Trump or the other guy?
No, that's not how it works.
You just read the Trump quote
Yeah.
only.
This is what you do is you actually just read one of those and you go, is that Trump or somebody else? And you do the same with the Trump quote. Is that Trump or somebody else? Because
You know-
you only read one of the quotes. Have you been playing this game wrong?
For a long time.
Well, then people are fucking
fuck
idiots.
the rules. The
No,
rules
that's
are
how
made
it
up.
works, though,
Make 'em up.
because...
It works how I say it works.
But that's how it would work, though. You would go, did Donald Trump say this or somebody else? Because you're saying another person, you would be reading that quote. Does that make sense?
You know what, dude? Did you bring a jacket?
No coats. Confiscate their coats.
No coats for you.
Sit down. I'm not confused. That's how the game should be played, Buzzy. Buzzy says I sound confused. Not because that's how you read. There's two quotes.
Okay, mother effer.
Does that
Go
make
ahead.
sense, though?
Go ahead, read your quote. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's play it the way
Let's
Patrick
play it Patrick's
thinks, and
way.
let's
Yeah,
see,
go ahead,
but
play the
I
game.
think it is better if we read both quotes off the card.
Okay, duly
and
noted,
try to
Dan.
determine who said it, and do you
Yeah, but
know
nobody
both
knows-
people on the card?
No, that's the thing. Like,
Dan.
some people don't even know who. Okay, who's Robert Eller?
This game's fucking as stupid as
Who's
Donald Trump.
Robert Eller? Anybody? Who's Robert Eller?
I don't know.
Exactly.
30 seconds on the board. Patrick Welsh, go ahead with your question. Is it Trump or some other fucker? Asshole.
Did Donald Trump say this or somebody else? I don't care whether I am politically correct or not when I tweet. Dan?
What was the other quote, though? Like, I think that's the point of this game is hearing both sides.
Read the other goddamn quote, man.
Not.
Read it.
Did you read 2 quotes?
He didn't.
No, but you're changing up the game. Read 2 quotes.
I did it how you're supposed to. I read
It sounds
one
like
quote.
something he would say, but I don't fucking know. But if you hear the other quote, then you can gauge who said what.
That's not
Let's
how
make
it
that.
works.
Let's
I would
make
like
that
the
an option.
process of elimination.
You have an option, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Do you want to hear the other quote, or are you certain that it's
I want to
not?
be able to use deduction and logic.
Okay,
here,
what's the
'cause
other
I don't
quote,
know
Patrick?
Everything he's ever said.
What's the other quote, Patrick?
That
What's-
sounds like a very Trump thing to say, and Trump did not give a shit about what he tweeted out. It was
Obviously,
obvious.
something Trump said. I'm going to go with Trump as well. Holland, what do you think? Trump or some other person? Some other
I guess.
unknown person.
It was Verinder Seahag. Or Seawag. I'm sorry. Sewag. Verinder C something. SEHWAG.
You picked a shitty card, man. Pick a different card. He got like 20 of them. God
Okay, I'm
bless
gonna
it.
read both quotes, and you tell me which one Trump
Hold on.
said.
Mark got that in the Z-Bar got it. Buzzy got it. Shane B says madness.
Was that a Trump quote or not?
Okay, here's how they're actually telling you to read to play the game.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, this actually makes sense. It says the reader reads off 2 quotes from the selected card. The other players then have to guess which quote was actually said by Donald Trump.
Isn't that what I just fucking said 2 seconds?
But not you don't name the other people or anything. So you read both the quotes.
No, I think you can. I think it's fine to say who the name is for both quotes, and then determine which one Trump said, because it gives you some context to the quote.
I hate all of you.
I just know how what was going on at first wasn't the right way because it makes sense.
All right, Dan, let's do it your way. Mother effer.
Tell me
30 seconds on the board.
Tell me which quote Trump said. I don't care what anyone says, being rich is a good thing. Or, some people aren't made to be rich.
I'm going to say the first one is Trump.
I'm going to say the first one is Trump.
So,
I'm
let
gonna
me
say
tell
the
you.
second one.
Let me tell you this.
Well, none of us remember
The other
either quote,
person-
though.
The other person is Mark Cuban. So either Mark Cuban or Trump said, I don't care what anyone says, being rich is a good thing, or some people aren't made to be rich.
How is this any better, man?
I say number 2 is.
Of course he would say number 2.
You both said number 1.
I went number 1.
Patrick was correct. Some people are not made to be rich. Donald J. Trump.
For crying out loud, man. You're playing for Buzzy.
I'm trying to lose too. What the hell's going on?
All right, Holland, you got one?
Okay.
All right, here we go. For fucking crying out loud. By the way, Mark got it
Is
as
anyone
well.
keeping score?
Yeah, Mark and Buzzy are tied right now. Mark and Buzzy are tied. Go ahead, Holland.
If someone is not attacking you, that means you are not doing your job effectively.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Wait, I'm not done.
Boom! Oh, sorry.
We have to get much tougher. We have to get much stronger, and we have to get less politically correct. Which one was Donald Trump?
That was definitely Trump.
The second one is Trump.
What was the first quote?
If someone is not attacking you, that means you are not doing your job effectively.
That could also be Donald Trump.
Yeah, so Z-Bar said both as well. You're on the same page. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the second one as well.
Aurora
Let me
says
tell
number
you who
2.
the other person
Yeah,
is.
I think
I'll
Sure.
say that. The other person is Sean Hannity. So I'm going to read it one more
I
time.
think Hannity's
Ooh.
definitely
Hannity
saying
said,
that.
if you're not being attacked, you're not
Yeah.
doing your job effectively.
That's
'cause-
definitely
Yeah.
that
Hannity.
makes sense.
Which one you
See,
got?
that's why I said you have to know both parties to
Of course you did.
help.
Yeah, of
What's
course.
your vote?
Help.
I'm going to go with Hannity on that
Yes, it was Hannity.
one. Oh, what? Who am I playing for again?
We're all right, right?
Yeah, I think we all
Forgot
got a
who
point
I'm playing
that
for.
one.
Son of a
See, I
bitch.
like it better without knowing the second person because you're like, I don't fucking know. But then you add in Hannity and it makes it like, that makes sense. It would
I got to be honest. I'm with Shane B in the chat. This is all wrong. I like the way I played it to begin with. You
Okay.
guys fucked this whole game
You
up.
only read one of the, and then you.
This game is over. I'm declaring a winner, and we're going to break, and
He
we're going to
doesn't
come
want
back.
to send out the swag bags. Don't let him lie to you, man. There's no
Not
swag
true.
bags. They don't exist.
Yes, they
don't
do.
exist.
I'm going to say the winner tonight is Mark Putok, the one that called me a Mormon. Mark, you're the winner, and you'll be getting a swag
Goddamn
pack.
liberal snowflakes.
Damn it, man. All right, let's take our last break. This is the quick break, and we'll come back and finish the rest of the show, wrap it all up, have a good time. I have a better game we could play, and I also have some Facebook saved that some of you guys are involved in, whether you know it or don't know it, that I definitely want to get it to.
Is it Chelsea? I would love for her to call in.
Yeah, we're going to do a little talk about that. Shane's like, congratulations. Yeah, all right. Well, all right, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show after this quick break. All right.
The presenters are just so funny, and the music is really good.
You're listening to WBRFM, real radio for real people.
Tune in to the Kevin Holly Show. Live giraffes are being born every week on the IRN Internet Radio Network, your masturbation station.
No diggity, I got to bag it up. Bag it up, babe. I like the way you work it.
Hey, Beavis. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? I was like listening to a show today. Yeah. Yeah. It was like called the Kevin Holly Show. It was like pretty cool and stuff. They were talking about naked chicks and things. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Beavis, you should listen. What do you listen to it on? You listen to it on the radio, dumbass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get it on a radio. Radio. Shut up, dillweed. Listen to the Kevin Holly Show and just shut up. All right?
Hi, this is Andre from the Harps, and you're listening to Raku. Enjoy it!
John Stillman on the Kevin Holly Show. He might be, but he's definitely not funny.
Hi, I'm Clark Brooks, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Was there nothing else going on tonight? Or don't worry about it. No judgment. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up? It's Ryan Hoppy from the two-time award-winning Hoppy Hour podcast, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. How's Pops doing?
Cock chat.
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Andre from the Harps, and you're listening to GOG 109 FM. Enjoy it! Hi, this is Andre from the Harps. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Enjoy it!
This is Chris Glick from the world-famous Vaping Show Periscope, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show on IRN on TuneIn Radio. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. All right.
شما دارین گوش میدین به Kevin Holly Show. شما دارین گوش میدین به Kevin Holly Show. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه Kevin Holly.
Man, when you doing the Kevin A. Holly Show again? Don't that come on Wednesday nights, right? I need to call in. I ain't called in to your show in a while. I need to call in again. Y'all still got the same number? I lost the damn number. I need to call in again.
That is not fucking cool.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the frickin' volume up, you monkey.
I'm warning you.
What's he do? Nibble your bum?
He's got huge, sharp. He can leap about. Look at the bones!
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Y'all be going on vacation? See, the thing is, if you about to be up out this biatch, check it. Peep Delta. We be flying all over this bitch. Let me ask you something. You fin to raise up and get your travel on? From the interior to the exterior. You got to get your posterior in one of these big-ass planes. Dog, you lay in the cut straight sitting on your ass and getting your drink on and your snack on while we floss and fly this mofo all over this bitch. East Coast, West Coast, it don't matter. Nia will get you to your hoe and back lickety-split. No Then you be back at your crib chilling with a flat spliff, thinking we was some crazy-ass angel. Hell, these fat, round, thick-ass vessels run up in the sky so deep, it be crying. Yeah, you thought it was rain. So bring a towel, because at Delta, it's laid out like that. Call one of these fly-ass Delta coochies, and make all them punk-ass co-workers of yours catch the vapors as you be off and up out. You going? We fly you there. You been? We done already flew up in there. We got you covered like a Jimmy hat. At Delta, we loves us some flying, and it be showing like a motherfucker.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Kevin Holly Show, you're live. Who dat?
It's Ryan Villafora.
Hey!
We got him. Me and these whack fools don't agree all that much. I like Publix cashews, but these two love Aldi's nuts. A tea bag to these Packers makes them get hard. Their faces have taken more sacks than Brett Favre. is a Jew with ADD, but summer school classes taught him patience. I guess everyone in his family went to camp for concentration.
No.
Hey, it's Ryan calling up. I think that something's wrong with them. How many rapes have happened in Kevin's windowless van? All of them. I'm balling, son. Stop fast. I swear I'm not just hating, bro. But hey, you know what rhymes with podcast? I can't get on the radio.
That was a bar.
You ready?
Yeah.
The gay, you know, Mosh and Kevin's stuff comes in his and hers. I'm just glad to be reaching out to all your dozen of listeners.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Okay, here's where the bars come in, Kevin. I'm going to give you the royal treatment. This is what someone would say to you in an actual battle rap. You ready for this?
No.
I'm the Prince of Thieves. Tell your mom I'll get a lot from her. I sure would be robbing her hood. Now look how much Kevin costing her.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Yo, he's coming for you.
Mosh is your Jason Mewes. His role is licking every spliff. So be silent and bob these Wessons, because I'll be giving Kevin Smiths.
Oh! Yeah, that was fire. Like, seriously.
You give white girl to white girls and you hit it every time. But the only way he'd spear a Britney is if Kevin fed her lines.
Oh, Jesus. Yo, he just put jewels on here. He just dropped a real jewel right.
It's gonna get worse. It only gets worse.
It sounds like Bernie Sanders.
You ready? Are you ready?
Kill us.
I'll fold you like a house of cards until this geek's head is hazy. If he charges, he'll get dropped. I'm about to leave Kevin Spacey.
Oh, shit.
I reign in X-Men whether or not he's scary. Mosh, we both battled Storm. Now you're getting Holly buried.
Oh, man. Sheesh.
Mess with me, SNL. Don't care how he's ever feeling. I don't do a subliminal guy, but I'll have Kevin kneeling.
Oh, nice. That was for the old heads.
Leave your girl home alone, and I'll be wet bandit smashing her in the bathroom, clapping cheeks like Kevin McAllister.
Oh.
When your blood is on the walls, I'll be like, now I'm jolly. It's not Christmas yet, but I'll deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Oh. Yo, that was sick.
Wait, 4 more for you.
Yeah, get him.
I'll leave your foot loose with a hollow, man. You'll see separation. If I turn the heat up 6 degrees, then I'm going to leave Kevin Bacon.
Boom.
Hey, you will be FC when my leg rocks your dome. My rhymes are a kick to the head. That's why I just sent Holly home.
That was a bar.
And Johnny Jones broke his bone.
True, very true.
Thank you. It's very true.
Holly home actually, Ryan. Oh, Holly home. That was
He sent Holly home. Dude.
Yeah. Mind blown.
Wordplay, son.
That was it, right?
That's it. That's all I got.
Please, God, say that's it.
That was enough.
Yes.
Yo.
I wanted to make sure you know what it's like.
Well, if you wanna sing country music these days, and you wanna have a chart-topping hit, you can't sing about crying, you can't sing about dying. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. You can't sing about heartbreak and pain, and you can't sing about a lonesome old freight train. You can't sing about hard living or prison. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. truck, truck, bear, 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 truck, 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 bear, 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 truck. You can't sing about women or cheating. It ain't called cheating, it's called competing. You can't sing.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Hell yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Kevin Holly Show. It's the final segment, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. Stick around after the show at 11 o'clock for the John LeBang Show. The Banger Music Awards are coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's doing a lot of cool things with local music, not just in Detroit, but all over the continent. So it's always a good time. I was a presenter last year and the year before it. He hasn't asked me yet this year, but John, if you're listening, I'd be happy to do it if you need another presenter. I anchored it last year. It was so cool. I was the last presenter. It was badass. It was really cool. Giving out awards for different local musicians. You know what I mean?
Anybody I've heard of?
Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to check it out because off the top of my head.
Yeah, your barber's not there.
So welcome back to the show. Call the show 727-550-7886. And also our sponsor tonight is marijuanagolf.com. Go to marijuanagolf.com, type in the Kevin Holly Show, all one word, at checkout in the promo box, and you'll get 10% off anything in the store. It is golf apparel for the medicated golfer. So get your golf balls with the marijuana logo, marijuana golf logo. Get your tees teed up high. Hit the green. Get your beautiful, breathable golf polos and golf hats from marijuanagolf.com. Tell them Kevin Holly sent ya. Hell yeah. So, guys, I've got something I want to talk about, and it's kind of weird. I got to put my glasses on so I can see this.
Old ass man. Let me get my old man glasses on.
So I can look at my poop.
Read this comments from this 20-year-old girl.
Hell yeah.
So are those the Dollar Tree readers?
No, these are my regular prescription glasses, yeah. Okay. I don't really use the magnifying ones at the studio because these seem to work pretty well. But when I'm pooping, I like those readers because I can see my phone like really close up. So if I'm looking at porn,
oh, wow, you really want to see?
Yeah, I want to see that.
While you're pooping.
Close up. Yeah, porn while I'm pooping.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and I'm proud of it,
Wait, are you serious?
What? Do I look
watch porn while you're pooping?
Sometimes. It's homemade porn, though. Like my own porn. Like it's mostly
videos of me jerking off on the toilet.
No, it's
video editing.
It's mostly my dive watch on a girl's behind. Just kidding. What? Anyway,
I think he's hiding something.
Maybe I am. Holland, you know what I'm talking about.
Change the subject.
So check it out. I open doors for people a lot. I like to think from all of the Christianity that I've been exposed to in my life, there's one thing I could take away from it. It is the parable of the prodigal son, or being a good Samaritan. So if there's anything I've taken away from my childhood growing up in a Christian religion, not a cult like you, Holland, but it's that. At least you walk away with something like that, something positive, And so I often am very polite to ladies and gentlemen. I'll hold a door open. I'll let people in traffic, things like that. Well, the other day I was walking with my phone in my hand, and I'm looking at my phone as I'm walking. It was actually here at the dump tower. And I held the door open for a young lady to go into the building so she could buy her weed at the dispensary downstairs. And I thought for a moment, like, did she see what was on my phone? When I held my hand up to hold the door open, my phone was up like this. And I'm wondering if she happened to see it as she passed through. And then it hit me. Like, what if I purposefully put a dick pic on my phone, like maybe mine, you know what I mean? And then every time I hold the door open for anybody, man, woman, child, maybe not child, but definitely not child.
Too far.
Yeah.
That was way too far.
Weird, sorry.
We all know the Lord stops us at children, right? Since you learned it, it's all about Christianity. Jesus doesn't show dick pics to the little children.
Oh, you're
Only the
right.
fucking
100% correct, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you for setting me straight there. Not that not being straight's okay. That's okay.
That thought went into your mind.
Oh, it totally did.
It's a dick pic.
Like put anything.
I wish that
like
was
that.
Genevieve that just walked by. Whatever her name is.
On the board.
It sounds like a good premise for one of these prank TV shows where they just show dick pics on the way. Someone's holding the door for you. Yeah. See how many people punch you in the face. And
You call it In and Out, like story of my life. In and Out. It's perfect. Dan,
you might
I like
be
where
onto
you go.
something.
Yeah, I think we should collaborate on
I
this.
mean, I don't know about the dick pic part because that can obviously we can be.
I can explain that.
See, I'd
We can
almost want to
modify
call
it.
it just open with a question mark. Because you're opening the door.
Yeah.
You're showing a dick pic and you're like, you open?
You open?
And
Yeah,
then
you like
are
this?
you
30%
open?
of
You're
people
going to
won't even
open?
acknowledge you. They're just gonna walk right by.
You think
Oh, yeah,
so?
they won't even know. They won't even see nothing. They're looking at their pussy
You're the
pics on their
doorman.
phone as they're walking by, right? They're like editing their own shit.
Oh, what about airdropping? You ever go to the airport and you
I wanna do
airdrop?
That sounds like a fun game. You can do that on a plane too.
Yeah.
Just airdrop random shit to whoever.
So do you get a message when it comes in? It
pops
says
right on.
like, because I've done it. I forget what happens though. Do the people getting it get an alert? What happens?
Well,
I think it says someone sharing.
yeah, you
whatever
get
it
it almost like a text message, and it says airdrop. Like, do you want to accept it? And then you just click on it, and it whatever that person sent. It could be a GIF or a meme, a picture, a text message, whatever it might be. I was at the airport at a Starbucks with my children, and a girl that I was seeing and her children, and they were all giggling about these airdrops that were coming through. And so I was like, what are you doing? And they explained to me. And so I turned on the accept airdrops on my phone.
Turn it on, Patrick.
Yeah, there you go. Let's do it real time right now.
It's on your phone right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
I just have a picture of my shower.
Decline.
So I'm sitting there sending pictures of Harambe and shit to random people at the Starbucks in the airport. It's fantastic. And then they don't know who's sending it to them. It only
dude, you should go, Let's Go Brandon to people.
I'm telling you, man.
For real. Just to see people's responses, to see if people get like,
everybody's
if,
looking
like,
at their
people are
phone.
Like, yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's great.
Yeah, that's
So, and they're just going to know, they just see a name, right?
I don't know.
Will you do it again?
I couldn't tell what it said.
Here, we're going to do it one more time because
it says declined.
It says an airdrop, fanatical. Yes.
It does say my. So
yep, it has.
If it's your contact.
If it's contact, if not, it's just going to say a number.
Yeah, you can share with anyone with the airdrop.
So it'll just say a number. So that
I think
would
you
be
could,
fun.
I think you could put a name onto it, and then that'll be your airdrop name for a while.
Phone's named, isn't it?
Look, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it now, and nobody
I'm
comes
ready.
up.
I'm ready for an airdrop right now.
I click airdrop.
Nothing.
It only
Let me
shows
just
my
make sure
iPad.
mine's on here. I don't even know how to do it now.
I thought I did too, but it must be in the settings.
Look at all of us idiots with fucking iPhones.
Right, here we go.
Look at my iPhone.
You know what that is? Did you get it?
Hold on, let me turn on my airdrop.
No,
make
it's
sure
on. It's on.
You found me?
Yeah.
I didn't get it yet.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, this is such great. Oh, I got it! I got it! I got it!
Wait, is that?
It's hair.
So it has to be.
Hey,
on.
is that Roger in the
wait,
chat?
Wait, it's not just hair. It's not just.
Really?
It's
You
not
have to
just
send
hair.
it to everyone.
What's up, man? I didn't realize that was you.
Whose hair is that?
That is my mom's hair.
Yes.
You just sent me a picture of my own mom. Look, airdropped. Roger Nelson.
She did get the. She got the Karen.
Roger's in the chat. He says, "I can only imagine the girl's reaction. Nice dick pic. Why is there a chunk missing? Chip off the old cock. I have a chip on my dick, Dan. Just in case you didn't know.
Like a chocolate chip, or
No,
just
that's
like
a
Hershey's?
really.
It's
I really
bothered,
wish.
like a chip on, I got a chip on the shoulder. Like he has that on his dick. Like it's.
I was over
Chip has a
circumcised.
dick?
Yeah, they nicked me when they
Your dick has a
circumcised me.
chip?
Yeah, it's got like a little nick.
So
you
your
know,
dick has a chip on its shoulder.
on the end of it. Yeah, like on the side of the tip. You
So
wouldn't
it was
know.
a botched circumcision.
I think so.
Oh man,
There's
that
no other
sucks.
explanation. You know.
Have you ever had any woman say anything? Response? Yeah.
what the fuck?
Recoil?
No,
Like-
I've only had good news about my penis.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute. I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. And it's curved
Wait till
perfectly.
she's
So.
pissed and mad at you.
Oh yeah. I'm already getting it
See
in the
the-
chat room. You know what I mean? Now everybody's looking at their phone in the chat room. Shane B's looking at his phone. Aurora's looking at her phone.
I'm
chipped
gonna
for
do
her
the
pleasure.
airdrop thing. Seriously, I'm gonna
Do
do
it.
the Let's Go
Yeah.
Brandon. I want to go out and do that. and see.
You have to go to highly populated, affluent areas where people mostly have iPhones. I think we lucked out. Everyone in the room has an iPhone. That's
well, I have an old one.
Typically common.
Exactly not, man. Because like I said, people that watch my Twitch show Monday through Friday, 11 to 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm Not Right Network.
Hell yeah.
Not for real, but if you look, the majority of the people are Android users.
Android users.
I mean, by majority, it's like 50, a little over 50, but it's still that many Androids.
I think that Android's the better product, honestly. I have an Android for the studio, but I got a free iPhone.
So Android doesn't come as an encrypted device, where Apple's encrypted automatically.
Yeah, for your pleasure.
So
apparently.
Well, now with that, I guess Apple has the ability to go in your photo reel at any time and search through your photos and categorize and
good luck with mine.
No, they're looking for child porn.
I know, but they got to look at everything to find the.
Oh, I love all that. They go, all this shit pops up, like the different things. Don't you hate that? The different like things. You're going your photos and there's like people
now
and this and that and all the different. I don't like it, man.
Text from a photo. I think that's great use of our technology.
I don't know, man. They got you by the balls, man. And I've got the old iPhone 6. It's what I call the single parent iPhone. You know what I mean? It's got a crack in it.
It's the one you give to the kid.
Nope. My kid's got iPhone like XR11s, whatever the hell, you know.
One of your kids dropped a phone today, like far away, and it was downright, and I'm like,
what have you done?
Check your phone.
What have you done?
She goes, oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Thank God. I would hold you accountable for that.
I know you would. I'm thinking to myself, oh, Kevin's going to be mad if you break it.
Are you heading toward Chelsea? I would like to, seriously, I would love to
exactly
talk to even just for a minute.
So let's talk about this. Mark in the chat says conspiracy theories. That's funny, but that is a good innuendo. Innuendo, not innuendo, but a lead-in, because so what happened on Facebook over the course of the last couple of days, I posted a picture. It was a meme.
Can I actually say, for the people who don't know, Kevin is very active on Facebook. Can I say, as a friend, I would think sometimes it's probably often it's a waste of time. I'm sure you realize that.
Oh yeah.
But you can't help but stay away. It's like a drug or something. I don't know, right?
You get sucked into it, man.
And I know you're trying to actually. You're not just there to go like Michael Maxwell going, bah, I'm a douchebag.
Yeah. I like that guy. He's handsome as hell, but come on, man.
Just the way he calmly, like, there's a lot of people, their comments are only like a negative or like fuck you or like hi, you're an idiot.
Condescending.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I couldn't say one word. I had to say like 3 sentences. But they never come back with anything to like go like nothing. It's always just a condescending comment, and then there's nothing to offer up. Like, what about this? What about that? This.
Here, perfect example is I posted a picture of Kyle Rittenhouse with his blue rubber gloves on in the street during the Kenosha riots, day 7. And he's got his finger over the trigger guard. Here, I'll pull it up so you guys can see it.
Like everyone who's ever been trained to hold a gun.
Yeah, the correct way, pointing it at the ground. And then there's a picture next to him of the prosecutor with his finger on the trigger, pointing it at the jurors in the courtroom during the trial. And the meme says,
Alec Baldwin.
The entire world is a stage. Can I just say right now?
Go ahead.
Facebook is the devil.
Yeah.
Hail Santa.
So the meme says, and all I did was repost it. It says, one of these guys understands gun safety. The other is a prosecutor. And it spawned 85 shares, 133 comments, and 62 reactions. And the first handful of reactions are like agreement. Yes, tell him to put that thing down. And he's flagging the whole courtroom. Must be a big Alec Baldwin fan. One's a domestic terrorist. One's an attorney. I was like, whatever. Cody says, be careful. You might get reported by your buddy, because I keep getting put in Facebook jail for shit like this. But then you scroll down, and this girl, Chelsea, who's jumped in on my Facebooks often, and it's always to combat exactly what Patrick Welsh was just saying, to say negative things and be condescending. I know more about Black Lives Matter than you do. And her first comment was, I don't...
Poorly. Very poorly.
Yeah, she goes, I don't, and mind you, she's a super hot, like Irish, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, gorgeous woman, right? She says, I don't know why anyone would try to defend our criminal justice system, the crooked judge to boot, which is kind of why we shout Black Lives Matter, because our shitty criminal justice system blows back harder on the black and minority communities, right?
They're getting ready to...
What?
They're getting ready to put a white kid behind bars. Like.
So hold on, let's take this call.
For
It might be her.
Shit.
Kevin Holly Show. Who's that?
I've been waiting for you to talk about me.
Yeah, man.
Shane B. Hey, stand by. All right, listen for a moment. I want your take on this for sure because you're involved in this as well. So this Chelsea girl is commenting about Black Lives Matter, and the next replies are just like, he shot someone with a gun he shouldn't have had in a place he shouldn't have been. And this girl, let me find more of her replies here. She just jumped. A couple of people jumped on it. 82 comments worth going back and forth over the last couple of days.
I think you should have opened up. I don't know if... Okay.
The
projection in these comments is so real.
Yeah, there's a lot of psychological business going on here. My therapist would be enthralled. She spelled that wrong. And she says, she calls out Shane B, who's on the phone.
Wait. Did she really, she mentioned her therapist? How fucking old is she? She's 20 years old. God, it's so hard. That's privileges. That's killing me.
Right, what she speaks out against. She calls out Shane B. I never claimed to have gone through anything similar. Does that mean I can't use my voice? Does that mean I shouldn't use my white privileges to do better?
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm not a Facebook warrior. Just a warrior as my local PD made me when they declared war on peaceful protesters.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's actually a lot of psychology studies done on black and minority people who take a stand against their community. Maybe you should look into those.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So she just goes on and on. And my
Shane's
point,
a black man, right?
Yeah, Shane's a goddamn handsome,
hey,
well-hung
Shane, look into
fucking
your
black
community.
man.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
fucking Chelsea.
Shane,
looking up.
what's your take, Shane?
I want you to read my shit too.
I will.
That bitch made my fucking day when she was talking about how she's been the black supporter since before this was all trendy. I'm like, you've been pimping since then pimping. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I mean, I don't want to call her a bitch, but, you know.
No, yes, please do.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of attracted to her, so, you know. But no, for real, though, like, Patrick had a great point. He says to her, Chelsea, please go to your local court and watch the proceedings and then see if you still parrot how people are treated differently based on their skin color. It's not a racist system. It's a classist one. Anybody that's been to court is fully aware of this reality.
She responds and says, done that. There ain't no way she's been to fucking court. Do you really think she's
hanging
been to
out
court?
at court? You
She
know?
says, yes, I actually know many people who have been in and out of prison, both black and white. But I guarantee you she's never gone to court and watched what goes on. Well, seriously, I've been there way too many times, and I see what goes on. It sucks. It's really, unless you have fucking money, man, they fuck you over regardless.
In her defense, not that she deserves it for jumping in hot on my Facebook, but in her defense, she is married to a guy that looks like the dude from Counting Crows. So apparently that makes it okay for her to say whatever the hell she wants.
We're not sure.
I'm pretty sure he's a black guy. Dreadlocks. Yeah, he looks like that guy. But does that give her a free pass to talk about white privilege and her?
No, you want to know what gives her a free pass? She's been fighting this fight for a long fucking time.
Before
man,
it was
and
cool.
You need to realize before it was trendy. She's been on the planet for 25 years, and
Shane B says, "There it is. I was doing it before it was mainstream. So proud of you. Pat yourself on the back. We black people need more white people like you."
This is what she said. She says, "Really? I've been on this BOM stuff." Will you go back up for a second? This is what she said to me. She said, "I said I'm reading most of the comments. We go up so I can read because I told people this. I was trying to tell her something. I said, I read most of the comments, and as usual, what's evident, my comment above was beyond pointless. Even if she did take my advice, Chelsea doesn't have the capability to witness something and draw her conclusions." This is what she says. She goes, "Really? Because I've been on this BOM stuff before it was cool. Doing my own research and posting videos of police brutality. But please continue to regurgitate the BS I have heard for over 10 years.
She was 17 when it started.
Yeah, right.
I post videos. I even changed my profile picture one day to a black box.
My favorite part is tell me how a country built on slavery and oppression and segregation could not be racist. Please tell me. I'd love to hear it.
I seriously want her to call in and answer the questions I had for her.
I know, man. So
white people's B.
I don't know, man.
Will you go down so I can see Shane's comment?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was Shane that calls into the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't realize that was you, man. Shit.
Wait, scroll back up, man. You went past.
I just read that. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's amazing to me, man. Shane, as a handsome, well-hung, Dennis Rodman looking black dude, what do you really think of this beautiful, beautiful blonde-haired young girl?
Will you scroll back up a little bit more?
Oh, look, she's the same type of damn Karen that'll scream that shit immediately. Oh, some of my best friends are black. oh, I'm married to a black man. Well, why are you acting so goddamn racist and ignorant right now?
Yeah.
I want to hear about how many black people you know or you done fuck. That don't mean that don't alleviate you from racism, but being just completely ignorant and thinking you understand the struggles of what black people have actually been through. And I tell you what, goddamn it, what was it? These two chuckle fucks on in MSNBC the other day. These two black bitches talking about how the trucking industry is racist. Black truck. You can kiss my fucking ass. I've been at this shit for about 10 years now.
He's a black
it's a
truck
nice,
driver.
even mix.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane, you're a truck driver?
Even. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I said. She was saying that, them racist truck drivers and blah, 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 and they voted for Trump. And she said something about, I can't remember how I go with it. They speak Spanish? Because that's a lot of the fucking truck drivers today. Or being a truck driver, what percentage would you say is Hispanic or of Hispanic descent?
It's a nice, even mix.
What about Asian?
There is a nice, even mix.
Yeah, what about Asian?
How many
guys
Asians
out there?
3%? Because I think that's what the percentage was.
It's 2.9 or 2.6. Okay. But remember, it added up to 120.
Yeah, the numbers did not add up to 100%.
There's a beautiful even mix, and the one thing they don't understand is that trucking companies do not give a damn about your race. They
put that ass in that seat.
That truck and deliver their shit. I know. They don't care what color you are.
Could you imagine?
It's amazing.
That?
Furthermore,
he's the fastest and the best, but his skin's kind of dark, so we're not going to hire him.
My favorite part about this whole exchange is that it was a meme about calling out the hypocrisy of the media and about this guy's right to defend himself, which is specifically the part of the trial. It had nothing to do with BLM or anything else.
Raise a fist.
Yeah, and so furthermore, I'm like, well, let's examine the BLM movement, I said it's a corrupt Marxist whatever. You're just talking points from Fox News, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, hold on a second.
Somebody else said that it's not organized, it's grassroots and all this shit.
Yeah,
it's like, bitch, the fucking person that was the head bought
stole all
3
the money.
houses and then left to go work on her. She probably has a show. She's writing books and whatnot.
I don't want to know that.
Even more important is that they're literally burning down the cities that they claim to care about so they can be heard. So it's like Black Lives Matter, but not those people's livelihoods, not those black people. Because without violence, we aren't loud enough. We're not being heard enough. And I'm like, if you're okay with that, how can you possibly be? And on top of that, if she's talking about how corrupt our how corrupt our judicial system is, because of how they, according to her, are coming down harder on people of color. Well, right now they're intimidating those jurors by not having sequestered jurors and by having that trial in Kenosha. So they're threatening the judge, they're threatening the jurors. If you don't do this the right way that we want, we're going to burn down the city. And she's okay with that. She's okay with burning down the livelihoods of the same place that was already burned down once, just so they can be heard.
When it has nothing to do with a black man or woman or anything whatsoever.
It's
I can see if
unbelievable.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
No.
I can see if Kyle Rittenhouse shot Jacob Black. He was the asshole that did that.
Jacob Blake, yeah.
Or Jacob Blake, sorry. I could see if he was the one that did that, but he didn't. He shot horrible people. They were assholes.
They were beating him up.
And they came into the town, too. One of them drove, I think, further than he did.
Yeah, it was like an hour longer.
Further than he did.
Yeah.
So it's cool if he was there, though, because he's a fist.
It's so stupid, man. And I just can't, I cannot absorb that you can stand on a soapbox and gaslight everybody else and say, I know more about Black Lives Matter, and I scream it from the rooftops. And because those people are held down by our corrupt judicial system, meanwhile, we're corrupting the same judicial system by doing exactly what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Well, what they don't realize is right now they're begging for more of what caused the problems. And so are just the regular old human, because the Great Society caused the majority of the shit with Lyndon B. Johnson for people that kind of know history.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's fully all it, but,
no.
Man, Shane, how old are you, man? If you don't mind me asking.
39.
39. So, yeah, it's not a change, but, dude, a little bit before our generation, like, the black family was, like, really intact, and, you know what I'm saying? And, like, going to church, and, like,
most people are good people.
But the government came in, and they seriously did. They caused what's going on now, and now people are asking for more fucking money, free shit. Give me this, give me that.
Oh, they're bringing back racism. They're trying to bring it back.
It's going to be even worse for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we're fucking begging for.
What's up?
Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
How
dude.
The Democrats seem to be the party that keeps screaming about the injusticeness and keep wanting to scream about racism, this, racism, that, but they keep creating racism. Just like that crap with the two black bitches talking about the trucking industry is racist. Like, why do you keep... The roads are racist, according to them.
I love your take, dude. You have your head on straight like us. We're like-minded people. We're all Americans.
The roads are classist, though. They should realize that. They go through poor communities. They don't give a fuck about poor communities. But that's where they go. It's just black. Really? Have you been to that community? Because there's more than just fucking black people that live there. That's what blows my mind. It's not just a one. And there are certain segments in different areas where, but ultimately, come on, dude. I love that the woman's on TV with her own show.
Joy Behar and Joy Reid, yeah.
Joy Reid, yeah. You got to name her name, kid, your Joy. Fuck that, man. They're not going to have much joy for some reason. But seriously, a lot of them, they actually have privilege more than fucking all of us white people in here.
Combined.
All of them have more privilege than us, but then they spout about how oppressive it is. And it makes no sense. But we're not allowed to talk about it because we're fucking white people.
Yeah, either you're on, one or the other. It's so ridiculous, and it's refreshing to have a dude like Shane that gets it and is like, what the hell? You know what I mean? And there's so many more people like Shane that are on the same fucking page, and they're becoming more vocal and louder. And I told that girl, I'm like, you know what? After tonight, go back out and riot again. Riot harder and louder so we can laugh at you louder and harder because you're doing the wrong thing, you know? It's just so stupid that they stand behind that. You know what also is funny is the whole Jacob Blake thing. You know, he was abusing somebody that he had a restraining order against. Yeah, and then, you know, the cops come and he reaches for a knife. They shoot him in the back.
That cop was an asshole idiot, too, though.
They all
watching
were,
that.
yeah.
How they allowed him to walk all the way around.
I know, dude.
I don't understand it. And then to go, boom, 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 boom. And it's like, wow, I know you're a fat slob that you really can't do anything. You probably do fear for your life because you had to maybe take a couple steps. But for real.
There were two of them.
I know, and I think there may have been three, right? I know there was at least two. But they allowed him to walk around.
Yeah.
And if it's that much of a danger, they're eventually going to shoot him. People say he was reaching for something.
He was. I saw the picture. He had a fucking knife. But
tackle him, though.
Well, he had already survived a taser and took it from them. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there.
Step up your fucking training.
I agree. They should have taken him down long before he got back to the car.
Social workers to talk to them.
You're right.
And talk him down.
Yeah.
Come on, Jacob, what are you doing?
Yeah, stop it.
Boom! He fucking steps.
So, but here's the funny thing, though, is another meme that I saw, but I didn't share it with Chelsea because I didn't want to make her cry or ruin her day. But it was, it was, you know who's gonna walk and who's not gonna walk? Kyle Rittenhouse is gonna walk and Jake Blake's not because he got paralyzed. Thank you. Oh, it's so stupid, but you know.
Well, I'll give you one more that throws me off and fucking just pisses me off to no extent.
Dude.
I remember growing up, a person of color was considered black.
Yes.
If you're not white today, you're a person of color.
Exactly.
Sesame Street has introduced an Asian puppet. I didn't know puppets had fucking races. And they introduced this new Asian puppet, and it's their first puppet of color. What color is the Asian puppet?
Oh, I don't know.
Commonly associated.
No Asians ever go, I wish I was black. Like, I don't think they ever wanted to be considered a person of color. Like, I don't think many Latins want to be Latinx. They don't want that. That's all that shit's thrust
I'll tell you what,
them.
Patrick, I don't want to be labeled a white supremacist just because I'm a white dude.
And you're a white supremacist. But,
I'm not. Just because I'm totally the opposite of that. Just because I'm a white guy that may lean conservative fiscally and slightly left of center socially, you know, I'm not trying to take any woman's rights away to vote or have an abortion or have a lesbian or gay or whatever relationship or marriage. I'm not trying to take anybody's happiness away. I just call out the media's hypocrisy, and I call it the BS, and I get labeled as a white supremacist or a racist or a Trump supporter or a Fox News, crazy warmongering right-wing extremist. And it's not just people. It's fucking social media. They put that ring around my thing and shop it around and say, hey, is this guy an extremist? Is he making you uncomfortable? Click the link below. We've helped people like you before. You know? That's really happening to us, you know? And they wouldn't even know. What if I was? Look at me. I have olive skin and dark hair. It's gray now. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm Puerto Rican and they don't even fucking know. But just because of my point of view, they immediately label me as that. You know what I mean? To me, it's bullshit, man. You know?
Facebook is the devil.
I just this race, everything's racist bullshit right now is driving me up the wall. Driving me up the wall. You know? Holland doesn't understand because she's got the most white privilege in the room because she is a what do they call that? The hair.
Platinum blonde.
The platinum blonde. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, dude, for real, there's no way you can go, okay, so supposedly the whites dominate the country. We control time, according to Brittany Cooper, fucking professor at Rutgers. Did you hear that? White people control time?
No, I have not heard that.
Hey, Shane, have you heard that? White people control time?
I've heard that. I've heard languages, races, math, all that.
Yeah, well, so since white people control time, let me ask you as a black man, is that why you guys are late all the time? You're trying to rub it in our face, like, fuck you, man.
Impressions of you demanded me to be at this job that I signed up to agree to be there, at this time. How dare you expect me to be there at that time we agreed upon for you to give me money? That's just racist.
But not for real.
Clocks with all these numbers, and I got to do math to calculate exactly how many hours and minutes going by. That's math. Math is racist.
It is.
Grammar's racist, all that. They actually say that. They actually say correcting people like as white supremacy shit bullshit. But so if we really are the whites and we control the country, and then how are people allowed to go on and criticize white people so badly, like on TV and in talks and articles? You know what I'm saying? If like white people really dominated, could you go to like Saudi Arabia and run your mouth against the Saudis that much? Like, what's going to happen? Maybe Israel.
It's a good point.
A lot of places you go. And that's why I said, like, I told the people, I go, dude, I said, talk to people that came here from another country and talk to them about racism in this country. They'll fucking laugh. Because they've experienced, other countries are.
They're not like that, though.
Really?
I don't know. The ones I've been in.
They fucking segregate like a motherfucker.
She just said they're not like that, though.
That's not true. No, I didn't.
There's a segregating, like, a lot of people don't.
Well,
like, we are so
if we
fucking
dominate, then how did we have a black president for 2 terms? How many of us voted for a black president or even considered it? A lot of us.
Yeah,
the majority of us.
How
That's why he was elected twice.
If he was in another profession, though, he would be white. So I don't know how you could say he was fully
black. If he was a
either.
golfer or something.
Well, honestly, like, no, if he was a golfer, he'd still be black.
I don't know. I just, we
were in goddamn Hawaii. He's half. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but look at Kamala.
Well,
Jamaican.
She's not even African, and the Jamaicans don't consider themselves Africans, I don't think.
But they're people of color, though, and she's a woman. So all these stereotypes are broken down by the fact that we elected these people, these people. You know what I mean?
Don't say we.
I'm sorry.
Don't include me in that shit.
Whatever. I mean, I don't like her.
I don't participate.
Obama was kind of a failure, but I love the idea of a smart, well-spoken person of color.
He speaks so well.
He does.
Motherfucker, how you expect him to speak? I be president. You remember the Chris Rock fucking bit?
Yeah, I love
Colin
Chris
Powell.
Rock.
He speaks so well.
I don't know, man. I feel like that all of these racist, everything's racist arguments are so played out to the point that it's laughable now. It's laughable.
Look,
Everybody's laughing about it.
I took the wrong pill because here's what I said, man. Because this is what the lady and other people are saying. The country's so racist it keeps minorities down. That's what people say. They keeps minorities down.
Okay.
Who's more of a minority than the Japanese people?
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, you can go like if you go to like the Mongolians.
No,
or something.
We bombed 2 of their cities to nothing. Level.
That's what I said. I said I said 2 of the cities in their homeland were annihilated. I said they came to the U.S. speaking limited English. If any at all. Less than 100 years ago, they were thrown in fucking cages because of World War II bullshit. It's literally like
camps. Yeah,
they were literally taken and going, "Come on here." That was like fucking in the 40s.
The 50s,
so that's like
40s,
80 fucking years ago that happened. And yet they seriously kick ass more than anybody. They talk about a white supremacy. Dude, the Japanese dominate.
Mike Shinoda wrote a very good song
Holy
about
shit.
this. If you've never heard it, Mike Shinoda is part of Linkin Park. He had a good song called Kenshi. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Kenshi.
Is he talking about the Japanese kicking
ass?
ass?
Yeah, his grandfather was.
Well, they do.
Yeah, no, you're right.
They outed like UCLA because there's a lot of Asians that go there. Asians have to practically get like
straight A's,
something
man.
above an A that doesn't even exist for them to get in.
To be respected by their parents, man. You know?
And how many Asian fucking people are homeless? I don't think. But here's the thing: what do Asians have? What's one thing about the Japanese that you would
How
say
many Asians
is probably
are homeless
keeping
in
them?
America?
Smaller dicks.
Smaller dicks and other families fucking stay together and intact, and it's like a good family unit.
Well, there's no stop and frisk laws in metropolitan areas specifically targeting Asians.
Oh,
you know
that's
what I mean?
what it is?
I think so.
You have calculator? Just making sure.
No, for real though. Like the BLM movement, to an extent, the very beginning of it, when you think about it, they have a point. You know, there has been a history of racism, of course, in our country. But it started to get battled, and it became unpopular.
There's a history of racism in the entire
world,
existence of humanity.
Dan, when you think about it, though, in America, okay, after like the 1960s and the civil rights movement and all that stuff, right? We've progressed over and over and over, decade after decade, generation after generation, to eliminate racism. It's become popular culture to eliminate racism. It's become popular culture and accepted in our society, okay, to give everyone an opportunity and to love whoever you love, whatever color you are. And people have mingled in mixed races and had mixed race babies, and
that's how this problem's solved.
Well,
exactly. But what's happening right now?
One race, right?
Maybe, but what's happening right now? That's not for us to control, okay? Unless you're a KK fucking K member. But what's happening now is that they're breaking it down and calling everything racist again to get to a political point, and it's bringing us back 50 years. They're introducing it. They're making it happen when we've already been defeating it for so long. You know what I mean? And people like Chelsea, you're not helping.
Fruit. It's low hanging fruit. It's an easy way to divide the nation.
And virtue signal, look at me, I'm a libertarian. Look at me, I'm a LGBTQT, whatever. Look at me, I'm a BLM. Look at me, I'm an Antifa.
Why Patrick said it, and I couldn't agree more. Groups are bad. It doesn't matter what group you fraction it down to. There is some ulterior motive that's not for the greater good.
Well, because you're like ignoring the other people, and you know.
Yeah, every
exactly.
group has
somebody.
its own agenda for itself. It always is going to exclude somebody. So I used to say unless you're team humanity, and then I got to where kind of like unless you're team life, man. Like,
yeah.
Because I'm one of those weirdos. I don't really go around killing fucking ants and cockroaches just because.
No, you got chickens in your backyard.
Yeah, and we don't even eat them, man.
Yeah.
Not right now. I mean, we might be changing in a couple years.
Shane B on the phone. Do you belong to any weird groups?
Truckers for Jesus.
Weird.
Or just groups. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say weird. Do you belong to any little groups, Shane? Tell me about your little groups. Belittling you. You know what I mean? Do you belong to any groups or any clubs? Are you in any kind of union or anything weird anything like that? I mean, I just say weird because it's a term of endearment. It's
No, not a thing. We're just a circle of fucking critics. You have movie critics and shit like that, but nothing weird.
This is normal shit. Yeah.
If you wanna call it a weird group, black people that stand against the fucking Democrat Party.
See, that's what
that would be a weird little group.
I appreciate that, man. And it's terrible because like half of my family is Chicago Democrats. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Just liberal as progressive
White
as
Sox
hell.
Fans too, huh?
Some White Sox fans, yeah. But they're like, Chicago spoke during the Women's March. And I'm like, well, what did they say? And my cousin's like, I don't have to tell you. And I'm like, well, why'd you march then? The hell'd you march for if you're not going to tell me about it? You know?
How about, you said all you needed to say with your election of the fucking mayor, Lightfoot?
Holy good
shit.
Lord. Beetlejuice.
I care about my hygiene.
What the hell happened there? They
Remember
elected
that?
him.
She went and got her fucking haircut during the pandemic.
the
Nobody
lockdown.
else was allowed to do shit. She goes, I care about my hygiene or whatever. Other people don't.
How do they elect somebody that is a monster? She doesn't just look like a monster. She is a monster.
Did you see her at the WNBA game?
No mask,
it was at the
rubbing shoulders.
No mask in the entire arena. There was a couple people without a mask, and she was one of them. Everybody else had a fucking mask on. And for one thing, we were all shocked that there was a WNBA championship. Nobody knew, right?
There was?
Yeah, and then we saw the parade, and the parade was pretty fucking bad, too.
I just don't
It looks
get
like
that.
they rented a couple double-decker buses, and I
know.
didn't see anybody watching the parade.
No, there was people just walking along the sidewalk. There was more people watching Smash and Grabs in San Francisco, I think, than the fucking parade.
Bro. Like I watch some cameras I watch a camera that's on Huntington Beach, and I can watch the surfers from above the pier, and I can see the surf, and I watch cameras that are at Deerfield Beach here in Florida, where I vacationed once, and it brings back memories, and every once in a while I'll check in and see what the weather looks like out there. It's all cool. But could you imagine watching, like, I've seen some from Europe where there's cameras on the streets live, and you can watch, and the police are, like, moving the cameras and following people around, and you see people pickpocketing, you see people getting in fights and stuff like that. You guys ever get anything like that? Holland, you ever watch anything weird like that? No? You're not a voyeur?
I watch Dr. Pimple Popper, and that's it.
Do you enjoy not only watching, but you enjoy doing it, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, because I am an esthetician as well.
But I mean, does you, like, just even before that, like when you were younger, even as a teenager, did you enjoy that?
Yes, I used to pop my sister's pimples and stuff like that.
Women love it. A lot of women love it, man.
I'll tell you what, it's primal because you ever
Oh,
see
yeah.
monkeys?
I'm
Monkeys
aware,
pick
man.
each other's.
I have like a 10-minute bit on it. If I've talked to a lot of fucking women about it, and yeah, some of it's. There was this one guy. He told me that his girl wouldn't let them have. They wouldn't have sex until she popped every zit on his back.
Oh, gross. For the lube, you know. Shane, you know what I'm talking about. You need that lube, man. You know. Oh yeah. It's like when Holland was just a little girl. I used to bounce her on my knee, you know. And then Holland, she'd get all hot and bothered. She'd be like, "Let me pop that pimple, Kevin."
Oh my goodness.
And I'd be like, "Work it, girl." And Holland, what'd you say? Remember? I'd be like, "You see that pimple? Holland, you remember what you said?" I'd be like,
"Can I squeeze it?"
"Yeah, squeeze that pimple, girl." Work it up and down, back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
So bad.
I'm just saying. What? Anyway, Shane B, dude, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, my friend. No, but for real, it's ridiculous. And thank you for having my back. You didn't even have my back. You had your own back. My friend BJ Parker had my back. Patrick, you had my back in that chat.
I don't have your back.
Yeah, well, you kind of did.
The truth.
Oh,
that's
no,
all I give a fuck
Facts,
about.
yeah. Well, and that's what I was doing as well. And I appreciate the like-mindedness of both of you guys and BJ as well. It was cool and refreshing to have because I jumped in that fire alone. I was getting attacked by a comic and some dude. I forget his name, Flick, and then that girl Chelsea.
Yeah, and I know. He said I took the wrong pill, and he was trying to say whatever. Hey, Shane B, man, if you're a trucker, you should check out my show, Monday through Friday, 11 to 3.
Hell yeah.
I'm Not Right Network. Or just watch the replays, man. I'm Not Right Network. Exactly how it sounds.
Where now?
And Shane B, everybody listening should check out Shane B's YouTube channel with his movie reviews, which is, let me get it right here.
Wait. Shane B,
He just said where at. I said
you
Twitch.
do YouTube reviews?
I'll put it in the chat here.
I try.
I love Shane's reviews, man. They're fucking great, dude. He put some effort into it, man. It's really good stuff.
Oh.
There you go, Shane. I'm sharing it in the chat. You can get a link to my channel.
Shane, do the same. We got 3 minutes left. Put your link in there for YouTube as well.
Shout out.
Hell yeah, do it.
Kevin, you give it to him. I just want to give a shout out to Aurora right quick because as I came in your chat with that crazy Kristen, whatever her name was, I posted the picture with had 2 mugshots of Kyle and the Timothy Simpkins guy who took a gun to school, underage handgun on school property and fucking shot the goddamn kid just out of anger and how he got off so damn easy. And I got a crazy nut job younger cousin who is just pro-black brainwashed Democrat, and Aurora jumped in the conversation with me to attack him.
Hell
or at
yeah.
least not attack him, but
got your
give
back.
him information that he's not gonna get from CNN and all these places he gets his shit. So shout out to Aurora.
She is the best. I've renamed her from extreme memestress to extreme memestress supremacist. I don't know. I thought that was funny. I make myself laugh. Sir drinks a lot on YouTube for Shane B. Yeah, put that in the chat.
Sick 2210.
Sick 22. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Hell yeah. All right, dude. Shane B, thanks for the call and the chat as always. Every week, I love when you call, dude. It's always a blast. Holland Mimo, welcome back from the hospital. I'm sorry we overtalked you a lot tonight.
No, it's fine. I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, hell yeah. Tomorrow night, we're doing a Thursday show. Stick around after tonight's show, the John LeBang show coming up. Fucking Bucks fan. How do you say it?
Fanatical Bucks fan.
Fanatical Bucks fan, Dan. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming, Patrick. Thanks for bringing him. Patrick Welsh will be live tomorrow at 11, the I'm Not Right Network. Shane B, thanks, dude.
On Twitch,
On Twitch, yes.
I'll let you guys.
All right, man. See you. Love Shane B, man. That guy's badass. Such a good head on his shoulders, and a lot like just like-minded people in the chat tonight, man. Can't say enough about y'all. Granny loves getting banned. Sausage Shame Department, Aurora, Buzzy, Josh, my man. It's all right, dude. You talked to your dad tonight, Josh. Thanks for popping back in to say goodnight, man. Love you, man. It was awesome meeting you in Orlando at the Stogies and Spirits. That was really cool. You made me feel like a rock star. I had an absolutely fantastic time, dude. That was really cool. Anyway, thanks, everybody. The show's over. So stick around for John LeBang, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. 7 p.m. tomorrow night, Holland, right?
All right.
Hell yeah. All right, we're done, man. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Patrick. Well, it's not playing the outro. What the hell?
Kevin's getting tired.
Bye, everybody.
It's time to end the show. He really freaking blow. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure. And be sure and get us again next week.
Okay. Bye-bye.